evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gazza Burgess back in the comms box, second time this week, and we are here where it is at every week, the Division B race. We are here in Russia, coming to the end of the season now. This is where it gets all spicy. Alongside me in the comms box, as always, my Thursday night buddy, it is Jackie Cole. How you doing, Steve?
Привет.
Hey, was that Russian?
How's it going? That's Russian for
Oh,
hello.
Brilliant, brilliant. How
How's
you
it
doing?
going?
I'm good, man. Yourself, you all good?
Yeah, looking forward to this Division B. Absolute belter of a race, which I predict. It's a decent track.
Yeah.
Should not. It probably the chances are it will not rain, so we can have a clean race. 10-1 can 10-1, also known as 10-2, can be scruffy. But yeah,
Do you know what?
All
Every
good?
stream I've had, every one in performance, every stream I've had in Division, which was Division 3 at the time, there's been carnage before they get to turn 1. With such a long such a long straight, it's carnage. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, Steve. They've entertained us definitely this season, these Division B races.
I agree. It's close racing throughout as well. There's nobody that seems to be in. Maybe he's one of, obviously, as in Formula One, there is sort of like you've got a few people at the top, and then the rest are just sort of like further down. In
Yeah.
this division, you've got a good 6, 7 that can win,
Exactly that,
and then
man.
the rest, and the order every week changes down the field.
Yeah, no, that's right. But the thing is, though, like Adam LB is not racing tonight. He's got a few. He's busy tonight. So Schultz has got a chance. He's on 190 points. Adam LB. Schultz is on 177. So this is his opportunity to get them points back.
As they say in football, it's a 6-pointer because obviously all things being said, with Adam LB missing, it's Charles' chance to go exactly ahead of how far he's behind at the moment.
Yeah.
26 points, fastest lap in a race wins, 26 points. He's 13 behind, means 13 in front.
Amen, man. Yeah, this is Schultz's opportunity, man. To go, though. This is where it's. We've got some tricky tracks coming up. So I've got the division tables on the right-hand side of your screen. Let me have a look at the stream chat while we wait for Jay Lowfield. As always, first car on the track. So we have Benjamin Prime says, "Evening, G and Steve. How you doing, Benji?"
Evening.
Who else we got? Jackie Cole says, let's go for sure. Waterton says, evening chaps, how you doing, Waterton? Benji Prime says, we had a famous video made after a big crash just after leaving the line. I believe you're in it, Gaz. The Renault? Yes, you're right. I believe it was a base or something like that. I've raced in Division 2 in my first season. It was an RRF1 days. So yeah, you're right, Benji. Yeah, amen to that, man. So let's have a run through who we got on the grid. We have Art Prime, Dan Motorsport racing this week, back in for his 2 weeks, missing last week. We got Watson, Nasfampton, Schultz, Thompson, Dan Pennell, Jay Lowfield missed last week. He's back in now. We're on board with him. Toddy,
Yes.
jumping in from Adam LB, who's missing tonight. Devler, who was on a podium last week. Devler's left the session. Could you pop him in for invite, please?
Devlin, yeah.
Yes, please, man. We got Wilsey, he's got a quali band. We got Noswell, Cod, McCain Ninja, Rufio, Baz the Ninja. We got the Shrews, Tafosi, Julku, and Adam. As Extreme XJ pops in the chat from the other side of the pond, says, yeah. How you doing, Extreme XJ? I hope you're well, man. Benjamin Prime says, some pile up nearly ended up being an advert for Call of Duty. That is true, man. It definitely is, man. All right, let's jump back on board with the live action. So yeah, Jay Lowfield's just coming around Sector 2. There's a lot of 90-degree angle turns around here. It's a modern track on the calendar, but it's a modern track I do like. Jason is back, says, what's up, lads? How you doing, Jay? Steve, how you feeling around Russia? You're racing tomorrow?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I need to find Devlin. It's a kind of circuit where my sort of driving would be okay. Again, I know I'm not going to be the fastest, but it's sort of like half throttle through the corners, rolling.
Yeah.
There's no heavy braking. You don't have to get the car pointed and squirted and then go again. So I think I may be okay-ish.
As Jay Lowfield goes past line 131. Yeah, it's Steve. You've got like sort of. There's a couple of corners. I think it's turn 1. You've got hard braking, and then sector 3 is quite slow as well. But the rest of it, it's fast corners for sure.
Definitely, as Jay Lowfield, like you say, is quickest. Who are we on board with at the moment, sorry?
I'm on board with Toddy. He's going through sector 1. Cod, sector 3. Let's stay on board with Cod. Yeah, it is COD. Benjamin's Prime says, oh, Choltz says, evening gents. How you doing, Choltz? The stream's all running fine. I'm relaxed. Obviously, yesterday I had a stream issues at the beginning. Feel sorry for Benji. So it seems to happen on a Wednesday, but hopefully this week we don't. Tonight we don't have no issues. TIR COD's just coming around turn 18.
Baz the Ninja's the next car.
132. Baz the Ninja, his teammate. What can he do? Sector 3 as well. Yes, Steve, it was annoying me last night, the bugs I had. You know how it affects me, man.
The thing is, it obviously, it's I can imagine it's so frustrating, but at the same time, it's out of your control. It's sort of like, what else can you do, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. But it is one of them things.
Toddy is the next car.
Toddy, let's jump on board with Toddy. Hopefully we don't have any issues tonight, but touch wood. Yep, there's some wood. Thanks for locking in as always, people. We are going to have a special guest coming into Q2, into the party. He's a fan of G and Steve, and also Wednesday nights he watches quite a lot. Joel, one of Steve's mates, who I've had the pleasure to meet as well.
You know, like, it's kind of like... after that's the 4Cs just invalidated. In fact, it's kind of like when you've got the WrestleMania and it's kind of like, tonight's special guest referee.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm excited to get him in because I've not spoke to him since the FIFA night, but when I had the pleasure to meet him, and me, him, and yourself had a cracking weekend. That was brilliant. But we want to get it from a viewer's point of view. I want to ask him some key questions. Who's his money on for the championship? Who does he have his eye on every week? Who's one of his favourite drivers to watch? So, yeah, it'd be interesting for sure.
Arc Prime's the only one that's not invalidated and on a lap at the moment.
Right, let's stay on board with Arc Prime, who had a good race last week. He had an incident which dropped him down a position. He appealed the decision, rightly so. And, yeah, no, Arc Prime's been looking good recently.
Yeah, to expand on that, it goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that if there is an issue and you don't agree with it, appeal. Simple
Exactly. And also, we only see it from one point of view unless someone appeals. You know what I mean? Then we get another look at it, and yeah, that's right, man. You definitely have the right to appeal. So Arc Prime.
It helps that his brother is brilliant at doctoring videos. Like,
yeah, did you see that? That was slow motion. It had all sorts going on. Obviously, his teammate Dan Pennells. Yeah, exactly. So here comes Arc Prime, just coming around turn 16, turn 15 after that. Sorry, turn 15, turn 16. See, numbers don't go backwards. Steve, who are you going to do a hot lap on, dude?
Honestly, I don't know. I'd prefer to do it on somebody that we don't generally do it on.
Yeah.
Give them some airtime. I'll just see how this evolves, I dare say. Obviously, this car's going around at the moment, but as we all know, since this circuit came back to the circuit calendar in 2014, there has been only Mercedes dominance since then. Also, as well, there has been 2 races before this called the Russian Grand Prix. It was around St. Petersburg, and the Benz team, that's what they were called at the time, the Benz team won that. Can anybody tell me, without cheating, can anybody tell me what year that was? There's 2 years concurrent with each other.
Do you know what? As Waddington says in the chat, he says, any quiz tonight, I'm staying silent. So what's the question again, Steve?
Love it.
Wilsey says, do a lap on me. Oh, yeah, Wilsey. We're chilling in the paddock. Adam says, hope Edgars does me proud tonight. Here we go. Watson, second place at 1:31. Jay Lofield still the quickest at the moment. Dan Pennells, Arc Prime's brother, just flying through sector 3. Noswell's on a flyer as well. Jewel Coots on a flyer. But let's stay on board with Dan Pennells.
While you're staying on board with Dan Pennells, Ben Prime has asked for that question again.
Yeah.
So, since we returned to Russia in 2014, obviously all Mercedes have won. Also, as well, in the past there's been 2 races and the Benz team won that. Can anybody tell me what year that was? Well, concurrent years. It was 2 years in a row.
Right, let's stay on board with Choltz. Get your answers in, people. And I will be doing a competition next week. I haven't done a competition for a few weeks. I'm going to do a competition next week for sure. Choltz is just coming around in a racing point. Like I said, this is his opportunity. Adam LB has clucked away, got the lead in the championship, but Choltz tonight, the lights on him for sure. Extreme XJ says, so who's racing for who tonight? So I can keep it. Yeah, well
Actually, it's not. It's not Jackie Colstein commentating tonight. It's just voice recording
Yeah, me and Steve are actually chilling next to each other having a beer while
in the
someone
hot
else.
tub.
Yeah, exactly. Will says, I couldn't type that all into Google. Can you repeat, Steve? Brilliant. Right, here comes Schultz. Was the championships leader, like I said, but yeah, it's all on him.
Flag getting out the way.
As we're looking through the halo, there's a car on the right-hand side, like Steve said, getting out of the way. 7 minutes left of Q1, the bottom zone.
See ya, halo,
Halo, halo. Rufio, Shrews, 16th down to 20th. They will all get knocked out of this round, and then they go into Q2, and then the top
40s in
15.
the final sector.
Schultz second place to Folsey. So Schultz with a 131.6. Which car is hosting in race? Says up one. I'm not sure. 132.6 for Tifosi.
What was that? Sorry,
Steve's hosting a lobby.
Devler.
All right, Devler. Steve's hosting a lobby, dude. It's normally the co-coms that host. Game is glitching bad. Timings are off. Is that our timing on the left-hand side? Because sometimes we do get a timing glitch with that. Raikkonen forever, says Spasiba, comrades.
Spasibo. Spasibo.
Comrades Gazaski and Stiski. There you go, there's my Russian name. How you doing there, Raikkonen? Good race for you yesterday, buddy. So here comes Devler. Like I said, on the podium last week. Can he continue that? New to Division B?
No, my internet's fine. I'm kicking out 172
Fifth place.
megabytes a second.
5th place for Devler. Dan Motorsport says, evening lads, glad to be back. It's good to have you back, Dan Motorsport. I miss you when you work on every other Thursday for sure, man. Became Ninja says, okay, I guess he ain't then.
Oh, you peeled. Yeah, Ninja, you peeled. And we had a discussion and there was a time penalty
I
at
see
his
that.
previous race.
Yeah, no, he did appeal that,
We had
man.
new evidence. Inspector Dampanel's got on the case.
Yeah, for sure. Raikkonen Forever says, all good, sweating Suzuka for Tuesday. Oh, Oz was fun last night. Oz is a great track. Here comes Shrews. Second place for Shrews. 131.6. Noswell.
Nausea.
Where's Adam? Oh, Adam actually sector 3. Let's stay on board with him. He's had some podiums recently, Steve. Even if we weren't seeing it live, we'd know about it because he hasn't stopped bloody talking about it.
Can I just say, ladies and gentlemen, if tonight the aforementioned gets a podium tonight, I'm sorry, but there's no podium interviews.
Yeah.
We're cutting the stream short.
Can't have him again in a podium. 5th place for Adam.
3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, exactly that, man. Noswell flying through Sector 2 past the, I believe that's the Olympic Stadium, Steve, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. The circuit, I'll let you stay on board with them. The circuit is built for the Winter Olympics. It was completed on the 21st of September 2014, which was 3 weeks before the first race on the 10th of October 2014, I believe. So yeah, the whole idea was it is a Winter Olympics park. That's the whole idea basically. And Adam in Valdez on his in-lap, like you say.
Yeah, it's a great track, Steve. I'm not a fan of these new tracks, like the likes of France and stuff like that. But for me, I like Russia. Russia's great, man.
It's not great for racing, but it's not bad. It's
5th for
Nos
Nos.
goes 4th. The exact time, he probably lost 2 tenths there though, by the way, in that last corner.
Wilsey says, I'm going for Shrews for pole. Not had Shrews on the podium for the last few races, I believe. Oh, he's finished in the points, though. He's currently 4th in the championship for 144. He's in a sandwich between Noswell and Thompson.
Oh, Peverly sandwich.
Yeah, exactly that, man. Here comes Julku.
The Nos.
Up the Nos for sure. Cholton says top 8 are very close. They are, aren't they? Jay Lowfield has retired. He's happy with his time. Let's have a look at the gaps between the leader. So look at that. Wow, top 3, very close. Top 7, top 8, sorry, within half a second of each other. Here comes Julku.
While we're on, Noz, I know somebody's his race engineer listening to this stream tonight. Can somebody ask him what racetrack he has chosen for performance next
yes. I can't remember what tracks are on, but if we've got like Spain.
week? There's a few clockwise and a few anti-clockwise. That's all I know.
Yeah, I know for sure there is. The tracks that are left have more than 10 corners. Here comes Julku. Ninth place for Julku in the top
Decent.
10. Became Ninja is on an out lap. Let's stand board with Ninja because he's yet to post the time. Let's have a whole lap of Ninja just out on his out lap at the moment. And I'm looking at my phone. The stream seems to be all good.
Spain, Brazil, Mexico, etc.
Thank
Anyway,
you, Benji.
is anybody going to hazard a guess at the question that I put in? just
Yeah,
not
come
long
on,
ago?
guys. Come on, guys.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not sure if this is a great idea, you know, because coming towards the end of the lap, you're going to lose so much tyre temperature. I'd be pushing it around there.
Yeah.
It's a slippy surface, isn't it?
It is, definitely. Let's see what Became Ninja can do. He's didn't finish the race last week. He had an incident with Art Prime, like we mentioned earlier, but Art Prime appealed and Became Ninja got crashed out. It was unlucky for him, for sure. But his
I
team...
had to took it to Russian Parliament to call this the Bottas Drome.
The Bice, yeah, it's his favourite track, isn't it? He's 1962, says Joel.
No, it's good, but it's not right. Roy Walker, eat your heart out.
I don't think we've had Brazil, Ben. Have we had Brazil? I don't think no, we haven't had Brazil,
We haven't had Brazil.
in performance. Young Jackie, he picked Hanoi, being Young Jackie. He likes to challenge that young lad. He got second place in that. Fair play to him for sure. So Joel, how you feeling, mate? Coming into the comms box with us.
He's just downed half a pint of vodka.
He's sitting there, isn't he, in the paddock club in the luxury suite.
Got the pink champagne, the strawberries, looking over the balcony.
Wearing his whistle and flute, his favourite suit. Here comes Became Ninja, flying through Sector 3, the DRS with a slight kink in it, coming up to a hard braking right-hander. And then I believe it's under a bridge, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is.
The thing is, around Russia, there will be some guys who will get disqualified for penalties around here.
Yeah, that's true. Chelsea retired from the session, happy with his time. Yeah, we've seen it with a couple of invalidations already. So
It's a bit of a pain in their butt.
here comes Became Ninja. What can he do? Oh, 18th place. He's going to have to go
Wow.
again.
He hasn't got time. He's going to have to stay on the lap.
He's going to have to stay on this lap. But the thing is, Steve, his ERS are at 50% already, and he's not even at turn 1 yet.
I think his airs will be fine. It's just risking invalidations, isn't it? That's the main thing.
That's the thing. It's risky leaving it late. So currently in the drop zone is Dan Pennells, Baz the Ninja, Became Ninja, Art Prime, and obviously Wilsey with a quali ban. Joel says, have you got the Noz? Get pump jams on, getting self pumped up. He's sitting there in his living room pumping it up.
Oh, Danny Ricciardo.
Yeah. Pump the jam, pump it up. Well, your feet are getting funky. Phantom's happy with his time. He's currently 8th place, well comfy. Currently, like I said, Dan Pennells is on an outlap. I believe we may have a timing glitch.
We must have a timing glitch, yeah.
Just fill up this pint.
See, I don't know what timing glitch we've got because it's 19 minutes past 9 and we left at 9 on the dot. Ninjas give up.
Ninja has give up, so he is out of qualifying. But Dan Pennells did get past the line in time. Let's stand bold with the Essex stud.
Rufio's on the lap as well in the final sector.
Rufio currently 14th. He's close to the drop zone. Cod safe, but if Dan Pennells improves, Cod will be out of qualifying. Became Ninja is not going again. Art Prime is, though. He's currently going through Sector 2. Dan Pennells, Sector 1. Let's stand board with Art Prime. Jay Will says it's just gone to 0. Okay, so yeah, we were slightly
Rufio
off.
second.
Rufio, there he is. Had a week off, having family time, but his pace has stayed. Hey, maybe tired doing the night shifts, but he's still there, my man Rufio. So here comes Art Prime, Sector 3, and I'll jump back on board with Dan Pennells. Can Art Prime improve on his time to get into Q2?
I kind of think he has to.
Whoa, where'd that McLaren come from? Jesus, Art Prime 15th place knocks Cod into the drop zone. Dan Pennell's
in the final sector at the moment. You're going to be so careful around here. Just coming into this corner now on the left-hander, there's a bump in the middle of the corner.
There is, isn't there?
And if you get on the throttle too early, you are just going round.
Yeah, it's like a hidden left-hander, isn't it? There's a hill. So here comes Dan Pennell's pressures on him. His brother is through as it stands, but can Dan Pennell's knock his brother out of qualifying? Let's have a look. I think he did improve, Steve.
It game cut out 13th.
13th, yeah. Rufio says, don't know where that came from, mate. We do, mate. You've got the pace for sure. Became Ninja says, well, that news didn't affect my performance there. Bro, J-Lo full quickest returns from having missing last week's race. 131.4 in a drop zone out of qualifying is Up Prime, Cod, Ninja, Baz the Ninja, became Ninja, and Wilsey with a quali ban. Dan Pennell's knocking his brother out of qualifying, but that goes down well.
Like a lead balloon.
Let's get the tables. The top of the championship, missing tonight's races. Adam LB with 190 points. Choltz with 177. Noz in at third place. The Shrews in between the Noz army. Fourth place, Thompson. Fifth, Devler sixth. Dan Motorsport seventh. Dan Motorsport, for missing every other race, is doing well being in seventh place. Adam eighth. Pushing up the table with his last two podiums. Rufio ninth, became Ninja, his teammate, in at 10th place. There we have it, people, into Q2. McLarens are lagging. So, with me and Steve by the end of the stream.
Yeah, that's just got the toilet full of drink.
All right, so we're into Q2. We're going to get Joel in at the end, in a lull in between.
A couple of minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, not that anybody's put a comment in, but the answer is 1913 and 1914. Obviously, it wasn't a championship back then, but there was a Russian Grand Prix around St. Petersburg.
Hey, that would have been quite cool, to be fair.
Definitely, at least Putin wouldn't have been there.
Not Russia back then, though, Jesus. What year was that, sorry?
1913 and 1914. Okay. Obviously, as you mentioned earlier in the chat, from turn 1, from pole position all the way down to turn 1, it's a massive stretch. And I remember in the first race we had around there, Nico Rosberg locked up. He tried to have a lunge and he locked up and he 50-pensed his tyres. He had to pit on lap 1, which meant he did 52 laps on the hard tyre and still finished second.
Wow, that's
brand
crazy.
New surface. There was no track abrasion at all.
Who's that in the chat?
So yeah.
Adam says that Devler is lagging. He's got a pit lane glitch. Yeah, what Gandhi had, I believe, in Monza when me and Steve was racing. Became Ninja says being off put is the worst, ain't it? It sure is, man. Wilsey says, Gaz, who should I message to get my name changed to PWR DeLorean, from PWR DeLorean to TIR Wheels? You got to pay for that. Change your name by Depot. Depot, is it you call it? But no, Shrews says he can't change it on the Excel spreadsheet. So yeah, but try and message Shrews and see what he says. 30 viewers, thank you very much. Locking into G and Steed, Division B race.
Again, first car on track.
He certainly is an eager beaver. Do you know what though? Jay Lowfield for me. He jumped in Division B, obviously known for his penalties and dropping down the finishing positions. But he hasn't been that bad recently. He's improving.
He's got the pace, no doubt about it.
He has definitely got the pace. Let's jump on board with Jay Lowfield. Who's your lap on, Steve?
I'm still
Q3?
not sure.
Q3?
Yeah, we'll see how it comes through in Q3. Yeah.
All right, so Jay Lowfield is yet again the first car around. Let's stand board with the Williams. How is everyone doing in the chat, though? I hope you're all well. The top 10 will be starting on the tyre. They do the fastest lap on.
I'm not sure what the strategy is around here.
I was literally just about to say that. What is it around here? Benji, what's the strategy around here, dude? I believe you've done a race around here Monday, so let us know what your strategy is.
Well, he did 10 laps of a race.
But would you want to start on the softs to get that great start into turn 1?
Yes. Yeah. All I would say is if you are the faster guys, then I'd risk the mediums.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
But they might know something we don't. So.
Soft to medium, says Benji. So,
Oh
yeah,
wow! So last year it was medium to hard, I believe.
glad the stream's running all fine. I'll put that new setting on, so hopefully that has tweaked things. It drops the bitrate, so I don't have to drop the stream and do it myself. So if the bitrate does drop and Twitch don't give me much bitrate, it should do it automatically. So here comes Jay Lowfield coming up to turn 17.
Yeah, soft to medium, like you say. It's a very non-abrasive track. J Lowfield 132.728.
Here, let's jump on board with a Racing Point. He's invalidated. Who else is on a flyer? Sorry for flicking through, but I want to get on the lead car. Here we go. It is Dan Pinnells.
The lead car, I believe.
Oh, he's not. He's just
It's one of
started
the
his lap.
Macs.
Dan Motorsport 131.3. Let's jump on board with
They've
one
all
of the
invalidated.
Mocs. He has, yeah. Dual Coot's invalidated. Let's jump on board with Rufio. We didn't see him last week. Let's stay on board with the lads.
Good shout.
Obviously back in.
Everyone seems to be invalidating here.
It's a nightmare around here, Steve. You got the exit of a lot of corners around here. Because, like you said, because you carry as much speed as you can to get that couple attempts. If you do it too much, invalidation. Sam Tabner, Carol Baskin. How you doing? Sam Tabner says, "Evening, G and Steve. How you doing, mate?"
After Rufio. Evening. Good evening.
So here comes Rufio, Art Prime. I'll have a read of that in a second. Let's jump on, stand board with Rufio past the line. 131. Toddy, reserve driver, coming into the pits. Who else we got? Dan
Next
Pinnell,
car is Nas Phantom.
Naps Phantom, one of the Noz Army. I ain't seen Pevley yet. Pevley, are you there, mate, in the stream? Here comes Phantom. 133.2. Watson, sector 1. Dan Pinnell's coming around sector 3. Let's stand board with him. Art Prime says, mate, look at the clips. Looks like a 270 wheel rotation turned into me. Sadly, he turned into my wing. Oh, okay. He's talking about.
That was last week.
That was the incident last week. Yeah,
that was so last week.
That was so last week. Here comes Dan Pinnell's.
Watson. After.
What can Dan do? 134. Let's jump on What's It's. Funny enough, he's in an orange car. Brilliant.
Cheesy bugger.
Who's your money on tonight, Steve?
I don't want to sound biased, so I'll reserve judgment.
I'm going to go Dan Motorsport tonight. Oh, I ain't got the tyres up.
I know, well, the tyres we have. First top 2 softs, next 4 mediums, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, 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 medium.
It's early for the mediums. What's a 131.8? Who else we
I think
got?
they're starting the
Thompson.
softs here, aren't they?
I think it's a softs, man, for sure. Became Ninja says.
Steve Carell,
You can read that in the stream chat, people. I can't read that long, mate. I only can read about 2 lines. That's the maximum my brain can do. I've got
can you invite Joe?
Yeah, sure.
I don't. Do you know what? We like very, very close mates. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I'll add my mate. Yeah, don't worry, Joel. your real mate will add you. Don't worry, dude.
Imagine that.
Don't worry, mate.
We just missed.
I'll introduce you, Steve. He's a nice guy, this Joe.
I've heard.
Yeah, he's a top lad, mate. Top lad. Well, next time you come down, you'll meet him. So here we are, people. So let's stay on board. Who's the lead car? The Shrews is a lead car. Let's stay on board. Joel, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, man. Obviously, you watch pretty much every stream, and I absolutely love that, man. You're my number one. You're my number one. But no, Joel. So how you doing, dude? First of all.
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, thank you very much. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Obviously, you watch quite a few of the streams. Who's your money on for the championship? If you had to put a bet on, who would you put your bet on?
Probably Charles.
You're going to go Charles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout for sure, man. Steve, you want to ask Joel?
Yeah, no, speaking of Charles, he's in the 3rd sector at the minute. He went purple in in the 1st sector, should we say.
Let's jump on board with Charles. And also, obviously, you said Charles for the championship. Who's one of your favourite drivers to watch?
That's to be Jack, young Jackie.
Young Jackie on a Wednesday night for sure, man. I tell you, he's incredible. Obviously, you live up with Steve and stuff like that, but he's just a raw talent, 100% raw talent. 7th for Charles. What's your favourite stream? Favourite stream me and Steve's done?
Ooh, probably the one couple of weeks ago. Was it Silverstone or Spa?
No, was that a couple of weeks of Monza, wasn't it, Steve?
Monza maybe.
Monza, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
one was a good one.
That was a brilliant one, man. Yeah, Steve.
What's
do you know-
yeah?
Go on.
What's your party tonight? What you drinking and eating?
I've got Bumbo rum
Bumbo rum.
Ooh, nice,
with,
man.
with spiced orange, ginger ale,
Ooh.
and I've just had spaghetti bolognese tonight. Keep
where'd
it
you-
low.
where'd-
Oh, well, no
when did it
takeaway.
end?
No takeaway.
No takeaway tonight.
I'll tell you what, the steak you had, was it last week and the week, Steve sent me a picture of that steak. God, that looked brilliant. It's like 90% of the cow, wasn't it? It was, it was good, man. So obviously you're saying Cholts for the championship, but who's your money on tonight?
Tonight.
Tonight, Matthew.
Ooh, I'd have to go Watson.
Gonna go Watson.
You fancy Watson?
That's not a
Do
bad
you know
shout.
what? It's funny you say that because Joel is a betting man. Probably
That's
get
not
good
a bad
odds on
shout.
that.
Watson has the pace. He's new to the league. He races in performance now as well. New to the league, but yeah, that's not a bad shout. Watson, definitely keep an eye on him, man. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I see you're playing Assassin's Creed as well. Good game.
It's buggy. It's just had a patch today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I played the one that was
the
in
Cup
Egypt.
Masters make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I played the one that was in Egypt, I think it was.
Yeah, Origins, that one.
Yeah, for sure, man. Steve,
I've got something to confess. It's actually Joel that's been racing for me all along.
yeah, brilliant, man. But no,
Looking at you.
Yeah.
I tend to enjoy it, man. You want to go on corners?
oh, brilliant, man. But no, Joel, Steve, do you want to ask any more questions to the legend?
No, that's it really. Obviously, you tune in every week. Is there, after, obviously I know you like Jackie, but is there anyone in this division you sort of like keep an eye on and
Well,
see what's going on?
I like the people, who don't have wheels, who just use the pad.
Yeah.
It's like, is it Scatrix and Hayes, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Division
they-
A races.
Got respect for people like that.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely. How they can be that quick is crazy on a pad.
Yeah. It's an hard game. Just looking at it, just know it's an hard game.
Yeah, no, that's it, man. But no, Joel, as always, dude. And hopefully you're gonna come down to London in the new year. Gutted you couldn't come down in November, but yeah, I had a pleasure to meet you. You're a top lad, and yeah, man. Hopefully see you soon, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you for jumping in, dude.
You know,
Cheers,
but-
man.
Much
See you
respect,
later.
man. Much
Enjoy the
respect.
rest of the stream.
That's brilliant. Yeah, there we go, people. First ever time we've had a fan.
And a viewer, not even in.
Yeah, exactly
Rufio goes
that.
second.
Rufio second, so at the moment Dan Motorsport is the quickest. Rufio second, Thompson in at third, Jewel Coot fourth, Noswell fifth, Watson in at sixth, Shrew seventh, J-Lo Field eighth, Cholts in at ninth, and finishing off the top 10 is Devler. That was nice, Steve, wasn't it?
It's good to get somebody in who doesn't race and just joins in for obviously the viewing purposes.
Yeah, mate, I have to say, and I should have said it when he was here, thank you for him to watching most streams, supporting as well, man. He is a top lad, Joel.
Yeah, as we go back through the field again, it seems to be a regular pattern of people just invalidating left, right and centre. Obviously the lull has happened now. They're all running out for the main Q2, which they are going to start their tyres on. Everybody barring Tifosi and Toddy at the moment are on the mediums. So it's kind of like, yeah,
that's it, man.
everyone's on an outlap.
Let's have a look at the stream chat. Really, lads, in the chat, go get a room and make somewhere. Oh, you're talking about okay, no worries. Edgars, wow, here he is. I know I'm not in TIR anymore. That's scandal, but I'm still going to support the channel, guys. Thank you very much, Edgars. Do you know what? Like, I've said it to Badders before it all happened. You two are top lads, and it's a shame you guys done that. Obviously, Badders is more at blame for it, I feel. But Eggers, thank you very much, dude. And good luck in your league that you guys are creating as well. We're on board with Nasfampton.
Yes, we are.
It was a bigger scandal than Spygate and Crashgate.
No, listen, it was that big. It was bigger, exactly. No, it was bigger than, never mind Owen Hart or the Blue Blazer, it was bigger than the bloody Montreal screw job.
It sure was, man. Oh, man. But we actually got private investigators in to find it out. We paid for them, and yes. So
Dampenels.
yeah. So Nasfampton, let's stand board with him. Benjamin Prime says, Owen Hart or Blue Blazer? Mankind or Cactus Jack? It was like a Scooby-Doo villain being revealed.
I wouldn't have got away with it too if it weren't for you blasted meddling kids.
Oh, wicked. But no, thank you, Eggers, for locking in, man. Much appreciated. Here comes
If yours happy with this time.
Phantom. 7th place for Phantom. Devler, currently in the drop zone, been knocked down by Phantom. Devler's...
I'm on board with Shrews.
Is it Shrews, yeah?
It's just gone purple sector 1.
Jumping
there might be a
Devler, out of the drop zone,
Actually-
Shrews.
Yes, everyone else on it out lap. Shrews, yeah, Shrews is the one on the lap. Charles has just started. Adam's just started as well. I think the lead car is Shrews, yes.
So at the moment in the drop zone, it is Choltz, Adam, Dan Pennell, Tifosi. What happened to him? And Toddy.
Is that Canada setup he was running?
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? We've got 15 seconds, I'm sure a little bit more, because Cody's got a fantastic glitch. Toddy.
Shrews is on for
retired.
P1 at the minute here.
I think a few drivers are opting for them medium tyres, though, like Toddy, Tifosi, so maybe that's why. So Shrews, here comes. Nige. He's invalidated.
Oh, no.
He's invalidated. Let's stand up with Choltz, though.
That's who I'm on with now. And he's got a Devler in the way, and I hope he moves out the way because Devler's done a lap, I think.
But the thing is, Choltz, Adam, and Dan Pennells all can go quicker on that time. So that could knock Shrews out of Q2.
Fair play to McLaren, he got well out the way.
I believe that was Watson. No, that was Devler. So here comes Choltz, second in the championship.
Over the little bump. Just keep it nice and tidy around here.
It's about smooth, innit, on this track, about being smooth on a throttle, on a brake.
Operator.
He's just a smooth operator. Is he going to be, though? He is!
P3.
Third place, 131.5 from Choltz. Let's look at the people in the drop zone. Jay Lowfield now. Shrews could be out. Jay Lowfield's surely going to go quicker as well. He's up on his time at the moment. He's quickest. P1 for Jay Lowfield in Q2. Dan Pennells, he will go quicker as well. Shrews in the drop zone. Adam out of qualifying. Dan Pennells, here he comes. 11th. He's out of qualifying, so that is it, Steve. Q2 is done. Wow.
Well, who are we?
Wow.
King of the castle.
So that is Q2 done. So the top 10.
Is Dean racing for Jay Lowfield?
Bar quote of the week. The Benjamin's Prime is Dean racing for Jay Lowfield.
Fantastic.
Wicked, man. He don't race in Div A no more, does he? Due to work and stuff, Jay. Oh, sorry, Dean.
No, he just does Div B instead.
Yeah. All right, that is qualifying done, people. Let's go through the field as soon as it shows me the information.
Well, Adam says, obviously, he didn't even go off track and invalidated me.
Well,
the game says you did.
It sure did. Cody's never getting.
But remember, remember what happens when you start down in 13th, Adam?
Oh, exactly that. He's done it last two races.
You get a 5 second time penalty for jumping the start.
Jay Lowfield with a one. Jay Lowfield, the only one in a 130s, 130.8 in a drop zone out of qualifying. Dan Pennell, Shrews, Adam, Tifosi, Toddy. But Shrews will be starting on the medium tyres, I'm sure, along with Adam, Tifosi.
Have we done a lap on Phantom before?
We haven't. No, we haven't. Do you want to do it on him?
Yeah, we can do. We done Watson last week, didn't we?
We did, yeah. And he just invalidated. No, it looked like he invalidated it on the start, didn't it? But you kept it going, Steve, and it was a cracking hot lap as always, man.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. As
As you say in Russia, spasibo.
That's the one. Toddy says, I'm the worst thing to happen to Ferrari since Benotto. Oh, don't worry. Wilsey! All right! With the 100 bits, thank you very much, Wills, and good luck tonight, man. Push yourself through the field. It's easy to do, Randy. If you start at the back, with the DRS and the long straights, you can push through that field pretty easily.
It's a long race.
It's a long race, man. Dan Motorsport says, Shrews' lap would have been a P3. Unlucky, man. Unlucky, Shrews. Dan Motorsports, oh sorry, Racer, that's Dan Pennells, says, that was a poor lap, but I'll take a fresh set at the start. Yeah, for sure.
True story.
Here we go, people. Q3, low fuel. The cars are going to go.
Should we change our mind if we go J. Lowfield? Because he's just barreled out the pits, and that way he's going to be the first car round.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. So the cars will be at their prime speed. It is Q3. They will be on the quickest tyre, low fuel. We're going to see 2 hot laps from each driver. Who's going to get P1 onto Q3? Not Sebastian, for sure. Wilsey says, I am begging no safety car in the last 10 laps.
Look at Joel Wheeler.
Joe Wheeler.
Got the better of me. It was like Todd Anton Deck. Never meet your heroes.
Joel, you done fine, mate. You done brilliant, man. Nerve's got the better of me. It was like talking to Ant and Deck. Never me. Sorry, Ben, but I'm going to give Joel quote of the week for Joel. That is brilliant. Oh, wicked. Shrews says, I'm absolutely gutted. I was easy through. And then did a silly invalidation. Easy to do, Randy Shrews. Gutted.
He's got the pace.
Yeah, he's got the weeks.
He's got the pace.
Gutted. First time in weeks I've actually wanted to race, and then one silly mistake ruins my evening. It has not ruined your evening, Shrews. Keep your head in it, dude. But I'm going to jump on board now with Jay Lowfield, and we're going to do a hot lap from the hot lap maestro they call Steve Jackie Cole.
Yeah, as we come into the final set of corners, it's all about tyre preservation. You don't want to lose too much tyres into the final corner. It's all about the exit you can gain. That's decent run. Now we barrel down the 1.1 kilometre long start-finish straight. There's a little kink at turn 1. You know in the race it's going to be an absolutely fantastic DRS zone. You've got the car exiting the pits on the right away. It's going to barrel out the rear. Left-hand side, brake about the 100-metre board. Cut the corner as much as you dare and he invalidates. Let's move on to the next car. Unbelievable.
Who do you want to jump on now, dude?
Who's going round?
Phantom now. Go on now, dude.
Phantom is coming down again as we go through the kink at turn 1. Absolutely smashing down the straight. 203, 204, 205, 6, 7, 8 into the braking zone. You want to cut the corner as much as you dare, and then again on the exit, coming into the sweeping long turn 3. You want to be to the left-hand side of the circuit, which he doesn't do here, but that's his prerogative. Shortest distance. Into turn 4, where Kimi Räikkönen and Bottas had their issue in 2015. Räikkönen tried to send it up the inside, but he couldn't do nothing about it. Into the right-hander at turn 5. It's all about cutting the corner as much as you dare without invalidating. He lifts off a bit, which is rightly so. A little kink now at 6. Braking zone. Get onto the left-hand side of the circuit. Cut the corner. Lifts off a bit for 7. Into 8. He can cut the corner there, which he does. A little kink at 9. Coming into turn 10. Turn 10 is all about the exit. Forget about the entry. Just get the car nice and straight. Open up the throttle. Up through the gears. 6th. 7th. 8th. He's letting the gears run long. DRS is wide open again in the race. This is another overtaking zone. Now we come to the technical section of Sector 3 into turn 13. You want to be so careful because the car will just spin round. Jules Cook goes fastest. And then you come down into turn 15. There's a little bump in the corner. You want to be so careful. A bit of too much throttle is going to make you spin round. Final set of corners. Just preserve everything. You don't want to lose the lap here. So much lap time can be lost. Cut the corner. Yes, he does. Nice and tidy. Final corner. Just take the bollard out. It's not even there. Just take it out. He doesn't, which is nicely took. And he goes second with a 131.92 Stein. Charles is fastest, by the way.
Wow. Charles with a 131.8. Phantom second place. Noz in at third place. Watson's coming round. Invalidate his lap. Thompson, sector 1. Devler, sector 1. Let's stay on board with invalidation, Jorku. No, let's go back to Thompson. Good luck, Leslie. Cracking, beautiful.
Cheers, I just sort of winged that, like, I'm not going to lie.
Let's have a look at the stream chat while we're on board with Thompson. Dan Pennell says, I can make one I can make one happen. Lap 15, Wills. Yeah, Willsy says, looking forward to Steve's hot lap. There you go. There it was, mate. There it was. Shrew says, Dan Pennells, get out my way, bro. Joel says, cheers, lads. I got Edgar's right in my text. He's on a roll, isn't he? Joel's on a roll. The Benjamin's Prime says, here we are on board with Dino. Well, Dino invalidated it and almost ruined it, but we jumped quickly back on Phantom, and Steve was ready on the mic.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic right.
6 minutes left of Q3. Seen a few invalidations, Steve.
Definitely, it's all about whoever can put the lap together. Charles is going to be nice and happy there. He's got another run to go. Obviously, Dan Motorsport's coming out for his second run because he will, I assume, either used all of his tyres or invalidated.
Beverly, there he is with a 5-month subscription, Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much, Beverly, and I hope you're well. Second place for Devla. Let's jump on board with Thompson, who comes into the pits. Who else we got going around? Let's stay on board with Jay Lowfield again. He's got on his outlap at the moment. Thank you very much, Beverly.
Just while we're on board, Beverly, now, can you ask Noz what his track is for performance next week?
Yes, so we've got likes of Brazil, if I can remember rightly, Brazil, Spain.
Spain?
Yeah, Spain. I think Baku, I might be wrong. Benji?
Yeah, I think you're right there.
We've got Baku, so there's 3. There's 3 more. Japan, have we had Japan? I don't think we've had Japan.
Tony Japanese, Tony Japanese.
Safety car 1 lap says Sam Tabner. Is Sam Tabner going to win the performance? Baku, he says, Beverly. All right, Baku it is.
Baku it is.
Jackie Jr.'s literally just turned his Xbox on. Brilliant. Sam Tabner, yeah, I reckon a safety car lap 1 for sure. Turn 1 is absolutely chaos. But yeah, Sam, it's a pleasure to have you in performance, man. I love watching you every week, battling out with Sink Kazuto for the championship. Who's going to win performance? Make sure you lock into that every Wednesday night, me and Benjamin's Prime. So here comes Jay Lowfield.
Yeah, Jay Lowfield into his turn 1, 2, into 3. See this line he takes? That is the fastest line around the corner. I've seen others not do that. Look out, look out. He's all over the curb.
Very close there.
That is the fastest way.
It is for sure. We see a fantastic overtake a couple of seasons ago when Charles Leclerc was in the Alpha. Was that corner, wasn't it, on the outside?
Yeah, and also Hamilton did it round the outside of turn 3 on... sorry about that noise. Done it round the outside of turn 3 on Vettel.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a cracking corner. Close to validation there, Jay Lowfield. Jason is back, says, what car will I be in next? I need to practice. I would be doing the tables tomorrow morning. I've only got 1 clip, I believe, so I'm going to send it to Benji. Wow, we will, wow, exactly. And I'll do the tables first thing in the morning for your own work.
In regards to clips, moving forward for the rest of the season, it's myself and Gaza who are the stewards, as Rufio goes quickest one, 1:31.674. So any clips, can you forward them on? Ideally, I don't know. What do you take them on?
Anything. I prefer Facebook, to be fair. Yeah, we just thought it'd be better because me and Steve obviously commentate every Thursday. We can get the, do you know what I mean, the full story. So yeah, me and Steve are the stewards for Division B as Jay Lowfield goes quickest by 5 tenths, 1:31.1. Wow, Jay Lowfield. He invalidated his first lap. Yeah, exactly, man. Wow. Dino does well. I mean, Jay Lowfield does well there. So who else we got on flyers? Noz coming through sector 1. Let's stay on board with Watson, who Joel said may win. P1, Dean P1.
Fastest in P1, fastest in Q1, so in sector 1, sorry.
Here he comes, Watson.
Good addition to this division.
He is. Obviously a friend of Adam's. Adam wanted him in pretty quickly, but you need to get them through a few trial races, don't you? Get it under your belt, because it's a totally different kettle of fish from going to racing AI to jumping against racing someone else.
While I'm on board with him, this setup he's got, I'm quite intrigued at what setup he's got, because it looks nice and smooth.
It looks planted,
Front end seems to be very stable. little lock up, fair enough, but the front end wants to turn.
Yeah, Sam Tabman says in the chat, you could swap for the Williams, Jason. No, Sam, that is your seat permanently. You're the only one in performance, along with Sync, that will literally be staying in the Williams until the end of the season now, due to you guys keep scoring. Oh, we see a Renault going off track there. I believe that was Rufio. Here comes Watson.
It's nice and tidy lap there.
It's a very second
tidy.
place at 1:31.4.
Did you hear him spam the gearbox in 10:17?
Oh, did he? Oh!
Absolutely. No, rightly so.
Thompson's just
What
hit
a
the wall there. Carbon fibre flew up. The Williams is dog, but the Alpha is pretty close to being dog the same.
Yeah. It's just the only difference between the two cars is the Haas is a pedigree and the Williams is a Heinz 57.
Yeah, they are both awful. Exactly that. Sad tab. Now we're on board with Thompson. 8th place for Thompson. Who else we got on flyers? Nas Phantom's coming around sector 1. Noswell's done his lap. Let's down board with Phantom.
Everyone else on out laps after that.
Yeah, 31 viewers. Thank you very much as always, people. Much appreciated.
I'm very surprised that no one's took the bollard out yet at the final corner.
You said that on your hot lap. You have to, didn't you? To get that.
Take it out?
Yeah, you do. You get at least a tenth or two going across the corner like that.
Yeah, it's not going to cause you any damage, and just literally you will get 2/10 of.
Sam Tabner, sorry. Brilliant. Sam Tabner says the Alpha feels easier to drive though. It's the only thing. But the Williams is like shagging a crazy bird. Might be great, but might get murdered. Murdered.
Yeah, you know why that is the case with a Haas, because if you get it wrong. See, that's a decent line through Nas Phantom there.
Second place. He's worked.
He's probably got a tenth or two there, easy.
100%. That's how you got to take it.
Ooh, Charles is. I hope that didn't.
Invite Jay Lofield, please do.
Is after session? Yeah, we'll do.
All right, the timing screen on the left-hand side says 7 seconds. We may have a bit more time, but this is it, people. The pressure is on. The sweat on their palms is getting worse. Who's going to get P1? Who is your money on, people? At the moment, Jay Lofield is quickest by a tenth. Nas Phantom with a cracking time. Second place, Dan Motorsports just coming through sector 2. Naps has just blocked Schultz. Okay, send a clip in.
I thought that as well.
Send a clip in and me and Steve will have a look at it, but still, he's currently second place. Dan Motorsport, his teammate in the Haas. Obviously, people as well, if you don't know, we're talking about Wednesday night performance. The Wednesday night performance is on realistic car performance, but in the lobbies we do Division A, B and C, they're on equal car performance. So they're all equal performance and stuff like that. So
Charles Purple, sector 2. He'll have got a nice toe off Watson there, by the way. Distant toe.
Here comes Dan. I'll jump on board with Schultz. Who's
Joel,
that just gone quickest?
Fourth.
Joel Coop, 4th place with a 1:31.4.
Nice.
Here comes Dan Motorsport, jump on board with Schultz after. 7th place for Dan. Where's Schultz?
That's a decent corner cut. Because like
Quickest Schultz, a 1:31.124 for Schultz. Nas Phantom slowing down. Wow, he may have got blocked, but what a lap time that was. Wowsy woozer. Sam Tabner says, I love the Performance League, though. It's nice racing with different people and brings the field together. Exactly that. It's a fantastic setup in performance. Amen to that, man. Dan Motorsport says, crap lap. Unlucky Dan, no, mate. 8th place. Not bad, mate. Showing some pace in Q2 as well. Adam says, even though he got blocked, he's still P1. Charlton says, back where I belong. Oh, wait, I've just had radio message. Adam LB is joining the lobby. I'm joking at that, Schultz.
If you look at Joel and Watson, identical times. That's the second time tonight we've had identical times. Q1, I believe, Watson had identical time with another driver as well.
Oh, wow, yeah.
With Charles, maybe.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy. That's how close they are. Division B. Woolsy. Ooh. Schultz there. That's it, people. Q3 is done. Schultz, pole position with a 1:31.1. Jay Lofield second. Look how close that is. 5,000th. Wow. Phantom in at 3rd place. Noz in at 4th. Julku in at 5th. Watson 6th. Rufio Julku and Watson, even times. Watson 6th, Rufio 7th, Dan Motorsport 8th, Devler 9th, and Thompson in at 10th place. We will be going at we'll be going dead on 10 o'clock.
Back in a sec.
No worries, man. Dead on 10 o'clock, people. We will ready up. So there we have it, people. We are here in Russia. This is Division B. The championship is definitely spicing up. Let's get the tables up. It is Schultz lost the lead in the championship with Adam LB scoring consistent podiums. Adam LB with 190 points, Schultz with 177, Noswell with 143, Shrews in at 4th place, Thompson in at 5th, Devler 6th, Dan Motorsport 7th, Adam in at 8th, Rufio in at 9th, and Became Ninja in at 10th in the championship. It's a long way to go, people. I believe the next track is Japan, but this is where it spices up. The tracks are different. The tracks are difficult each week now, and also where a lot of tracks where you can get a lot of weather changes. Japan can happen. We've got what other tracks we've got coming up? We've got Brazil. Brazil's known for rain. Do you know what I mean? But then we finish off in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi race will be the next year. We'll be going through up to Christmas, having 2 weeks off, and then we will be returning in the new year when COVID will F off. But we will be continuing with all our division races after the new year. We'll let you guys have a 2-week break, or maybe a week break. We're not sure yet. But yeah, it's been a fantastic season all across our divisions. This is Total Impact Racing. It's where it's at. We do it a lot differently. We do, and also say we put these things in place so the league is not toxic. We've had a few issues every now and again, but I have to say we are the best community that's around. People want to be a part of this league. We possibly maybe will be doing another division next year because there's so many people that want to join, but we will let you know on that. Performance will continue, but I believe someone else is going to take it over, guys. Next season, I won't be running performance myself, but it will still be running as normal. But yeah, Total Impact Racing, people. And as always, I will say it for beer as well. Thank you for locking into our streams, supporting our streams. We are so thankful for it.
100%. Do you need to go and get yourself a drink or go for a little rest break?
I'm good for now, dude. If a safety car comes out, I'll go then, man. I'm playing a bit of F1 music to spice things up. Cholton says, thanks, guys. Dan Motorsport says, well done, Cholts. Benjamin's Prime says, momentum is key. Steve, the next track is Japan, I believe.
Yes, it is. And you know what's going to happen there? There could be a monsoon.
Oh, yeah. Could you get Devler back in, please, dude?
Yes, I will.
What's after Japan, Steve?
Texas.
Texas. Woo! Going to America, where Extreme XJ is from. The other side of the pond. We will be going in 2 minutes. What's after Texas?
Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Me and Steve are going to absolutely get Fern Cotton on that last race. We're going to be drinking right to the end. We always do, yeah. We do it anyway.
Well, you know, maybe, hopefully, we never know. We might, I might have a suggestion to maybe see if we can get a race in. If there's only 4 races left, see if we can get the job done before New Year.
I was going to do that. I was going to try and get a double header in and stuff like that, but I think we're going to have a break over Christmas and return in the new year with the last race, I believe, because there's 6 races to go, 5 after this one. That's 5 weeks. It'll be past Christmas.
Yeah. Well, actually, come Christmas, after Christmas is going to be another lockdown anyway, so we might as well wait.
Yeah. Let me, just in case, because Cody's may mess us around.
Have you got the positions, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot of it.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing, just in case.
Okay, people, let's have a look at the stream chat. We're going to go in 1 minute time. Let's have a look. Adam LB says, good luck, everyone. How you doing, Adam LB? I hope you're well, man. But return next week because Cholks is enjoying this a little bit too much for my liking. Benjamin's Prime says, a TIR Super Sunday, all Abu Dhabi. What a great shout, Benji. That's a great shout. We'll have a look into that, actually.
Super Sunday.
But here we are, people. We are here in Russia. Who is your money on for the race win? Is it going to be Choltz? Is it going to be Dan Motorsport? Is it going to be Thompson? Is someone at the back like Wilsey going to push through the field and get onto the podium? Ant Stan says, good evening, G and Steve. How you doing, Ant Stan? I hope you're well. Ready up, people. Ready up for me, will ya? All right, so. Someone ready up, please? Me and Steve are getting cold turkey. There we go. We'll be back in a minute. We are back. Choltz in at P1, Jay Lofield second, Phantom in at third. Let me get something up. Art Prime's left the session. Steve will invite him. Art Prime has joined back in.
Done.
There we go. So we've got Phantom in at third, Noswell fourth, Joel Coote fifth, Watson in at sixth place, Rufio seventh, Dan Motorsport eighth. We've got Devler ninth, Thompson 10th, Dan Pennell's in at 11th, Shrews, Adam Tofosi, Toddy, Art Prime 16th, Cod in at 17th, Baz the Ninja 18th, Became Ninja 19th, and we've got Wilsey finishing off the grid here in Division B. Here we go, people. Get yourself a drink. Steve, are you ready?
Ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at the Sochi Autodrome. It's a 3.634 mile circuit. It's an 18:10 circuit, 12 to the right, 8 to the left. Pole is on the left-hand side. The distance between P1 and turn 2, also known as turn 1 if you like, is 900 metres. It's a medium downforce circuit. We full throttle for 75% of the lap. 54 gear changes per lap. Obviously we're running 50 race distance here, so that means there is 1,458 gear changes for this race. The longest flat out section is 1.1 kilometres, which runs from turn 18 all the way to turn 2. You're approaching in the race a max speed of about 208, 210 mile an hour with a tow. 27 frantic laps around this Black Sea Resort circuit. Ladies and gentlemen, TIR Division B, Russia.
Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was good, Steve. Getting us pumped up for this race. So who's your money? Art Prime says I need a restart. It would let you take control of your car, dude. Tofosi disqualified. We're starting on a grid. It will let you take control once the race has started, dude. It happened to me in Singapore in the Monday night trials, but it will let you take control of the car. Trust me, it will work. It will work for sure, man. It'll let you take control of the car on the grid. It will. It will.
It will.
And Stan says you won't get in the car till the start of the race. Yeah. Don't worry, Ark. Hopefully you can get in. No, you will get in. Promise you. The biggest promise I've ever made. But here we go, people. Wilsey's just getting his car into place. Are you ready, viewers? The drivers are ready. Me and Steve are ready as always. As ready as a man can be. Here we go. The engines are roaring here in Sochi. Let me get a good view there, Cody's, please. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights glowing here. The cars are being held for a long time. The lights are out, but the cars are still there.
It's a long hold, isn't it?
It's a long hold for sure.
Are we going? Let's go. Are we going?
Clutch release. Go. Full throttle. We are here going in Sochi. There's a long straight down to turn 1.
Charles down to second, but by the time we get to turn 2, he's probably going to retake the lead again. Is such the distance to turn 2. Be careful, lads, when you're going in here. Don't throw the race away. Further down the stream, you have Dan Motorsport, Joel Coote, they're all battling as we go through turn 3. Gaz.
Oh, I see a car go off track there. Noswell went off the track and Choltz up to second place. Joe Lofield keeping P1. They're going side by side here. Jay Lofield's got his car ahead. Let's have a run through the field. Pretty clean start, Steve.
Leaders.
Let's jump back aboard with the leaders. Choltz and Jay Lofield still going side by side, still going side. Deja vu like Jackie Jr. Rampant Badger last night. That is brilliant. Great driving. Schultz up to P1, Steve.
Definitely to start he needs. If he can, if you want my honest opinion, I wouldn't race Joe Lofield too quick because he is so rapid. But this is a gone. Someone's
Safety
gone.
car,
Devil's
safety
gone.
car.
Safety car. That was a quick one. That's what she said.
That was a very quick safety car. Sam Tabner in the chat said lap 1 safety car. Sam Tabner, go and collect your winnings in the betting office because share it with me and Steve. The safety car people, I did say it was a clean start, but that's commentator's curse. Sam, yeah, you did say it, Sam.
Yeah,
Wilsey has left the
seems-
session. Could you get Wilsey back in, please, dude?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Sorry, Steve. Go on, man.
Nothing
No,
really
but
important. I think
actually,
we
I
were
was
just
about to say that as well. How is Will still there? Yeah, Adam LB just said it. How is he still there? It's weird. He didn't. That was weird. Cody's, you are fantastic, eh? But yeah, Schultz got a fantastic start. Him and Jay Lofield battling out pretty much for about 3-4 corners. That was beautiful to watch. That's what Division B is all about. Watson in at 3rd place, Noswell 4th, Dan Motorsport 5th, Phantom in at 6th, Jewel Coot 7th, Thompson 8th, Rufio 9th, and Dan Pennell's in the points, but there's a long way to go. We're only at lap 2 and we have a safety car already. Rampant Badger says, evening, your ears must have been burning, mate. I called your name saying 2 cars going side by side, just like you did last night with young Jackie Jr. What a race you had last night with in performance. Steve.
Yeah, I'm just getting him back in 1 second.
Yeah, no worries, dude. So yeah, what a cracking start that was. Turn 1 was clean, but Devler, race ended prematurely. I wonder what happened though.
Invite sent.
Invite
Back in.
sent, thank you very much. So that was great start, Steve, from the 2 leaders. Jay Lofield
Yeah,
cut T1,
definitely.
couldn't clip. Oh, okay.
He'll have probably got a warning for it anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, well, it'll be on the stream as well, but it's one of them things that you both went into T1 side by side, and do you know what I mean? He didn't want to make contact with you. He's probably just trying to, do you know what I mean? Trying to miss out for you. But Schultz, get on with your racing, dude. No typing in a stream when you're racing, dude.
Very true. Wills is back in. Hopefully he'll get control of the car by the time it comes round to the safety car coming in. It may go around another lap because of the Wills situation. I hope for his sake it does.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what happened there. Like Adam LB said in the stream chat, Rampant Raikkonen is Forever says, hey, Badger, mushroom. There you go. Not heard that one before. And Stan says it's on the stream. Wilsey says, how is my how am I so far back? Yeah, I thought that as well. Adam LB says, I got a 5-second penalty when I did at Monza. You did, yeah.
Yep, we will we'll look into it, don't worry. We need
sure.
clips though, we can't do it for no reason.
Yeah, you guys have to send the clips in to me for sure. It is on the stream. We did catch it.
So we will look into it. Just remember, guys, we will look at the chat. We will look at the stream. But if you've got clips, for them to be punishable, really, it's your responsibility to send them in.
Yeah, for sure. So safety car is still out for one more lap. Anstan says, head down, bro. Adam LB says, was already past it. Yeah, he was, to be fair. And that was investigated for, more as well.
Probably as we go.
Yeah.
Go.
Is it in?
Yeah, Charles has... oh, it's not, sorry, my bad. I thought,
I
the
thought
way they were
it was then.
accelerating there, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
they're
what
off.
I thought. Benjamin Prime says, aye. It's rotten when that happens, it sure is. But yeah, I see Noswell going off the track into turn 1. That was interesting. He lost a couple of positions. Steve, who's the biggest jumper from the start?
Biggest jumper is... There's a few of them on 3. Baz the Ninja, Watson and Dan Motorsport.
Watson currently 3rd place. Joel, who popped in during Q2, an avid viewer, said that Watson was his one to win. Put a bet on Bet365. I wonder what the odds were like.
Yeah, stick a request in. esports.com.
Esports.
As we go around. I'm just thinking we hopefully get a choo-choo.
We will surely get a choo-choo. The choo-choo is ready, people. It has been copyrighted from G and Steve. If you don't know it, what have you been playing at, man? It's been around all season. G and Steve's DRS train. 2 DRS sections around it.
Indeed. You know what I think about this circuit?
What's that?
It's got no character.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, actually. And that's why Bottas
lacking
does well
character.
around it.
Yeah, that's it.
Adam
I think
LB's
he's got as much.
Go on.
He's got as much character as an inanimate object.
Yeah, his coffee's got more life than him. He loves the coffee, doesn't he? Safety car is in his lap. Adam LB says, I'm going with Dan for this win. Well, you're not going to go for Schultz, are you? You're the Division B rival.
It's yeah, he drinks about 17 of them a day.
Yeah, that's right, man. Saying that, since I've signed up to that prep thing, I'm not too far behind him. Right, safety car is in this lap. We are getting back underway. DRS will be activated up next lap.
Two laps.
Yeah, next 2 laps. Let's see when Schultz puts the throttle down.
I'd be backing them up more, me like.
I would as well, especially going down that long straight into turn 1.
I'd be on the racing line as well.
Let's have a look when he puts his foot down. He's going now. He's
It's
going
a good
now.
exit. Yeah, he's got back end fishtail a bit, but that's not a bad exit.
We're back under racing here, people. Lap 4 of the Russia Grand Prix. Schultz with a cracking start, but look at the toe. Joe Lowfield's getting. Is he going to be close enough? I don't think he is.
No.
Let's push through the field. Who else we got close battling? We've got 2 cars.
Thompson.
Whoa! Rufio squeezed through. Get out of the way. I'm on the London Underground. Tried to squeeze through on the left-hand side, but Thompson was having none of it. Who else we got battling now? Tifosi's on the gearbox of Toddy. Clean start on the safety car.
See, look at Shrews. This is not over for him because he's going to run long into the race. And if there's a safety car after all these other guys have pit, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly that,
he
man.
could find himself on
Steve,
track.
I'm going to say we're going to see a massive change in finishing positions after the race due to, like we said in qualifying, the penalties that are massive around here.
They're going to be huge, absolutely huge. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I've not seen none pop up on the screen yet, but we're only at lap 4, still a long way to go. Let's jump on forward with the leaders.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if they got a penalty within 1 lap.
Yeah, that's right. But Thompson's on the back end of Julku. Not going to be close enough going into the right-hander.
As we come into sector 3, like you say, we are now into turn 15 on the left.
That's right, Benji. It's bad as Canada for sure. As Thompson grinds over the curb.
Just blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
Anyway.
That's a great film. That is South Park.
I think Thompson might get the job done here, you know, coming up Charles fastest lap of the race. Thompson is all over the back of the gearbox of Rufio in 10 is all over the back of him, and Dampenels is all over the back of him.
Thompson got a cracking exit out of that corner. No
Yes,
DRS yet. It's all about the exit and the toe. Is he going to be close enough? Julku goes defensive into turn 1, puts his car back on the racing line. Thompson not going to be close enough for an overtake this time round, but DRS will be activated next lap. First penalty.
That's where here we go, baby.
Get your tickets ready, people, because it will be happening. All cars within DRS, but Rufio is having a look. Nope, he's not. Sam Tapper says... Tifosi. Look at that. He's on the gearbox of the Ferrari of Toddy, reserve driver coming in, Division C driver. He's going wide off the track there. Tifosi's going to get a running speed, surely now.
Yeah, J. Lowfield is now within 0.3 of now a half a second of the car in front. I would say that, yeah.
I agree, Sam Tapner. Canada is one of the worst, but Canada is one of my favourite tracks.
Another penalty come up, that's it. They're going to come in like the floodgates are open.
There's another
penalty come in.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
Lord. Looking behind, though, Baz the Ninja's under pressure there from Bacane Ninja, the 2 ninjas battling out. That weren't a pun.
What, ladies and gentlemen, can you tell me what is going to be the cumulative added penalties at the end of the race? I'm going with 3 days.
Yeah, for sure. Right, so who's going to be close enough battling out coming out of the last corner? DRS will be activated here, but it won't be on this straight. It'll be on the next DRS.
DRS is activated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a quick one. Doesn't matter. Choo-choo. All aboard.
All aboard, choo-choo. Right, Noswell is currently half a second. Dan
That was
Motorsport.
very surprising.
It was for sure. Dan Motorsport looking on the outside now. Is he going to do it, Charles Leclerc? Look at that! Charles Leclerc, eat your heart out on the outside of Noswell. Gets the overtake done. Cracking overtake there.
That deserves the song. 2 Trailer Park Girls go round the outside.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, he says. Beer in
further down the field.
Who's
Ninja
that?
again, the two ninjas.
to two ninjas, Became Ninja and Baz the Ninja battling out. Beer and Kebabs in the stream chat says 4 months, 21 days and 31 seconds. And that's just Pat Tate. Oh, brilliant. Rufio, let's have a look. He's literally on the gearbox now. He tried to squeeze through Thompson going into turn 1. 6 weeks, says Adam LB.
The front two I've checked out, and the DRS is disabled between P2 and P3.
So Rufio's got DRS and Thompson, but not going to be close enough going into the corner of turn 13? Yeah, turn 13.
Yeah, last time it caught us
24
out.
weeks.
So I'm just going to count it in this time. Obviously, you know what's coming. Ticket inspector's got out of his carriage. He's like, listen, I don't care if we're in Russia, Mother Russia. Get your tickets out because Al Putin's going to chuck you in prison for a life sentence. And he's like, listen, doesn't really matter what I'm saying because it's happening. All aboard!
There we go, people. You can hear the choo-choo of the DRS train. First time round here in Russia. We're going to see it coming in thick and fast. Every lap, who's going to be close enough for an overtake? No one yet, I don't think, round. But Dan Penels is gaining on Rufio.
It's as you were.
It's as you were. No one close enough for it there. But it's Tifosi. And look at that. Tifosi gets Toddy.
Penalty.
Penalty there. Tifosi, 3 seconds. Of
Now,
course, we've got Cod and Baz Ninja.
yeah. It's going to be a status quo. Obviously, everyone getting an exit out of turn 18 coming down the DRS straight. Unless you are the car at the head of the field, everyone else is just going to be letterboxing each other.
Jay Lofield currently 6 tenths behind Schultz. Schultz has kept him at bay for now, but Schultz is going to be under a lot of pressure now, trying to keep him at bay with the DRS and the tow. Closest car battling out. Let's jump on board with Nas Frampton, who's currently half a second behind his teammate, not teammate, but behind his mate, a part of the Noz army.
J-Lo failed again, half a second behind. I just think that between the two of them, J-Lo field has far superior ERS. It's only 20-odd%, but still it's enough if the DRS opens as well. ERS, turn 18 to turn 2. See you later, mashed potato there.
See you later, mashed potato. Toddy and Became Ninja battling out there. Became Ninja doesn't get the overtake done. Toddy keeps 14th as it stands, but he will be under a lot of pressure. Let's jump on board with the leader because we can see that time flying down. Jay Lofield, DRS open. 3, 2, 1. There we go. There it is. He's going to gain on Schultz here.
Choo-choo!
Choo-choo, chimchuru. Here he comes. Going to be close enough. Look at the gain he's getting with the DRS and the
Wow.
toe. He goes on the outside. Does he get close enough for an overtake? Schultz goes very defensive. He's going to have the running speed coming around turn 3. Yes, he does. On the outside again.
See, if I was Chelsea, I'd be forcing him wide. Force him wide.
Force him wide,
Gonna have a
exactly
look.
that.
Oh,
That was brilliant. Now, Sector 1 yellow flags. It's Adam and Tifosi battling out as well. Tifosi up to 12th place. Adam in at 13th. It's going in thick and fast around here. Oh, I need a wet whistle in a minute. Became Ninja and Toddy. Oh, Became Ninja! Became Ninja. Oh, wow. What happened there, Steve?
what happened there? I didn't see when you shouted. I'm sure he'll clip it.
He literally
VSC.
has lost the front ironing board. He is half the pits for that, surely. Virtual safety car, if you don't know, VSC is when the drivers have to be driving down to a certain delta, but we've seen it in every week where penalties can happen if you're in the red in the delta. Bear Kebab says Jay Lofield's got a nosebleed. No, it's Dino.
You know what? He's done really well because he's got no penalties by now. He's usually got 12, 13 seconds of penalties.
That's true, Steve.
Fair play to him for having Edgars in the car.
It's a great start to this race already. Wow. Waddington says, bit of poo came out there from Toddy. Yeah, for sure, man. Lucky he ghosted. All right, let's jump on board with the leader. Currently, the top 10 is Schultz, Jay Lofield, Watson, Dan Motorsport, Noz, Phantom, Julkoot, Thompson, Rufio, Dan Penels, and we're back under racing, people.
Oh, drive-through penalty for Joe Good speeding on the pit lane.
Oh, no.
As we go racing again. Noz.
Noswell. Let's jump on board with Noswell's got a run on speed on Dan Motorsport. Phantom's 1.3 seconds behind. Not going to be close enough for an overtake.
Nothing else gets Rufio.
Dan Penels gets Rufio up to 7th place. 4 cars into the
Pete
pits
Van
there.
won't be happy
Julkoot,
about that.
Watson, Toddy, Became Ninja all coming to the pit. Became Ninjas putting a new front wing on.
The guys who came into the pits, if they never got the penalties, that's not a bad call, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Let's have a look at the stream chat. Raikkonen says, keep the delta plus 1 second, gents, for sure. Better to do that than get 5 seconds. Sam Tabner says, PTSD from Tuesday, I see. Righty says, no, Ninja.
This is all going to come down to penalties.
It sure is, and Rufio is on the gearbox now. Dan Penel's got the overtake done a couple of corners ago, but now Dan Penel's is going to be under a lot of pressure. Couldn't get my words out there. Steve.
Yeah, as we stand at the moment, it's lap 9 of this Russian Division B. Blast around this circuit. Anyway, we have Charleston P1 at the moment, J. Lowfield P2. In the meanwhile, as well as the 25 points that he's currently getting, he will also get the extra bonus point as he has the fastest lap with a 1:35.483. And the position changes once again are as follows. We've got Dan Motorsport up 5 places, which he'll be happy about. Nas Phantom's down 2. Thompson's up 4. Dampenel's up 4. Rufio down 1. Shrew's up 3. Listen, he's not sitting in a bad... He's up 4 now because he's just got Rufio. Not a bad position to be sat on them leading medium car. We have Rufio down 3. Adam up 2. Cod up 5. So on and so on. Dual Cut and Watson are down 10. But that's only down to pits.
Noswell gets the overtake there on Dan Motorsport, with Dan Motorsport's coming back and was like, no way, mister.
You shall not pass.
Dan Motorsport keeps P3, Noswell P4, but now this has allowed Nas Phantom to gain on these guys. Look at this, the Haas, Noswell in a Haas sandwich, but he's got 2 Nos Army behind him. Watson jumps up to 14th with Rufio coming into the pits.
That Haas sandwich has got to be the scariest place in the world, by the way.
Yeah, definitely that, man. Another penalty there. Jay Lowfield with his first penalty. 10 laps in, 17 laps to go.
I watched our stream back last week, and there was a move, and both of us went at the same time in tandem. Ooh.
Mate, I'll tell you,
God, I was laughing
it's like in sync, mate. I'll tell you, it just happens. It's like a running water. I'll tell you, bouncing off each other. Oh, I do love it.
Yeah, as J. Lowfield is now outside of the DRS, I wonder if his head's gone a little bit.
He knows that penalty, but then Schultz can also get a penalty as well. J. Lowfield, keep your head down, dude. Still a long way to go.
Both barreling the pits at the same time. They were both very careful.
Dan Motorsport does come into the pits, and Noswell will take P1 as it stands. He will come into the pits next lap, surely. His soft tyres will be dying out, but he's got Phantom in behind him.
Shrews is going to be sitting pretty by the time this all comes out in the wash on them medium tyres. If anybody throws the dice, and if there's a safety car, I would say come in and pit them hards.
Yeah, for sure, man. Oh, that's a lovely
key.
line. So Noswell in P1, Phantom P2, Thompson in at P3. I hope it don't finish like, I'm not having 3 of the Nos Army on a podium. No way. I prefer to have Adam.
Oh, that's saying something, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly that, man. So Dan Motorsport comes into the pits, Rufio comes into the pits. Oh, it's been a cracking start. All 3 of
these. See, now these medium tyres are still in not bad condition, and it could be a bit of a pesky situation for people like Charleston, J. Lowfield to get past the likes of Wills, Cod, Adam, Shrews, because they will catch them, but catching them's one thing, overtaking's another.
Exactly that. So Willsy and all that, well, they will be finishing on the soft tyres, surely, and they're going to be flying through.
Yes, they will be flying. Rufio penalty. The penalties are starting to rock in, as we say.
Here we go, people. TIR Wills started at the back of the field with a quali ban due to last week's incidents, but he's currently sitting nice in P10, but he's going to get P9 with a DRS. Oh! Wow, my heart, a bit of lock up there.
Goes on the outside. Nice racing.
Nice racing. And fair play, locking up as well, keeping that. Done very well there as Phantom and Nos are into the pits. Thompson takes the lead with Noswell pitting. Thompson couldn't pit that lap, so he's going to have to stay out for another lap. So, right, who else we got close battling?
Yeah, we've got Charles. We've got the leaders now in traffic.
Right, we've got DRS as well here from a few drivers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Choo choo!
Chim choo! All aboard there. He's going to be close enough for the overtake.
See, for people out the front, like Shrews, who's good. Oh, that's a nice corner cut, by the way. People out the front, like with Shrews now, it was going to be a net P1 when Thompson pits. Not net P1, but gross P1. Anyway, Now Charles is stuck behind Baz the Ninja, who will pit, but then you've got Cod in front, and his brother's not going to get out the way nicely, and
Oh, for sure.
this could play its second penalty for J Lowfield.
As Baz the Ninja goes off track, almost hits the wall there, similar to who done it? Signs in turn 1 in Russia.
Yes, yes, he did.
Beverly says, imagine if it finishes like this. No, I did imagine it, and I was going to end the stream there. All right, so Schultz is on the gearbox, like Steve said. He's got a little bit of traffic cars ahead of him. Schultz is going to have DRS on Baz the Ninja. Surely going to get the overtake done before the braking zone goes on the right-hand side.
Yeah, the ball, that's going to be a double overtake. Oh, is this a triple overtake? Careful,
Look at
boys,
this.
careful. That was always going to happen.
Oh, Schultz has
Lost
got
his
wing damage. He is not going to be happy. Oh, Schultz unlucky. Jay Lowfield and Schultz went side by side going into turn 13. Schultz lost his wing. Has Jay Lowfield got any wing damage, Steve?
No.
Schultz comes into the pits. He's going to be fuming. That was a chance for the championship lead. Sam Tabner says, did he hit the wall there? I'm not sure. Right, he says, what happened to Rufio? I believe Rufio's pitted again.
Well, my thoughts would be, is if I'm being totally honest, if I'm Charles and I'm leading the championship by the end, if I win this race and lead the championship, and I know that J Lowfield's got penalties I'd let him past.
Yeah.
That's my thinking.
Yeah, that's true, Steve. Just step back. You know, Jay Lowfield's going to get penalties. Adam LB's not racing this week.
He's got penalties already.
Yeah. With Adam LB not racing this week, his race is not with Jay Lowfield. Head in the game, all to play for, says Benjamin. Charlton says fuming. Charlton, keep going, dude. Keep going. Your race is not with Jay Lowfield. Your race is with Adam LB, even though he's not racing this week. Isn't that right, Steve?
100%. I'd have let him go. Like, it is what it is, but I'd have let him go, yeah? I'd just say, right, go on. Off you pop. I'll just follow you. I've got less penalties than you. I'll follow you and win you. I'll win.
Yeah, exactly. But the two Ninjas are still battling out. Ninja gets 14th. Ninja had incident earlier on. He had to change the front wing. Lap 13 of 27. Steve, it's been a good race so far. Dan Motorsports at the back end.
Shrews is looking good for a winner, yeah?
Shrews, P1 as it stands. Go on, Nige.
He's going to be on them. He's going to be on them softer tyres at the end, which are going to be far faster.
Yeah.
While we've got this little break, a little shout out, AIO66, Grandad Eddie tuning in, as well as Joe Wheeler. Cheers, man.
Legends, absolute legends. Cheers to that, man. Thank you very much for locking in every week. Watson on the back end of Dan Motorsport in DRS. Is he going to be close enough for the overtake in behind as well? We've got Noswell, Phantom and Thompson. Three are battling out again. Watson didn't get a good exit out of that corner. Let's jump on board with Thompson. Not going to be close enough.
Got Wills. Ninja's left.
If you can get him back in, please do. Jay Lowfield jumps his teammate up to 4th place. Willsey slots in at 5th. Willsey, like I said earlier on, started at the back of the field. Tifosi 3-second time penalty there. Popping up left, right and centre, being dashed out like Christmas cards. Tifosi talking the devil on the back end of Toddy now. Sorry for flicking through the field abruptly, people. I wish there was an easy button so I could just click on one driver.
Invite pinged to...
Thank you very much.
Pinged an invite to Ninja.
No
worries. Get back in.
Thank you, buddy. So currently in the points, we've got Shrews, Adam Codd, Lowfield, Wills, Dan. We've got Watson, Noz, Phantom and Thompson. That three-way battle with the Noz army, that's spicy. Right, just down board to well, go on, Steve.
Lately, we've recently upped the AI level, so it seems he's not losing time, but not gaining time.
Yeah, sort of even. Yeah, for sure, man. Look at that. Two cars go side by side.
For this division, we decided to put it on 100, I think, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Lowfield.
Well, it's quicker than the TIR, Adam. Toddy, Lowfield. Let's jump on board in Lowfield. Gets the overtake done before the braking zone. Into turn 1. Codd slots in behind Jay Lowfield, 3rd place. Had an incident with Schultz. Gives him a bit of breathing space to push through the field. That's a shame, though, Steve. That was going to be spicy.
Yeah. I clipped it anyway just to have a look, but it'd be interesting to see a couple of 3 different positions.
Yeah,
You could see what I could see what was coming anyway. It was a double DRS, wasn't it?
it was Toddy. But the thing is, you have to go for it. Joe Lofer had the right to go for it. Schultz had the right to go for it. But, like we said earlier
agree.
on, Schultz should have yielded. He's not
He's a
racing.
he would have been the net championship leader just following him.
Yeah, for sure. That was sort of a Max Verstappen-esque rather than a Hamilton.
Yes, bang on.
Do you know
Nail
what I
on the
mean?
head.
Max would have forgotten about the championship, raced him, where Hamilton would have been like, hold on a minute. Yeah, but you got racing in your heart, do you know what I mean? I see why he went for it. Toddy on the back end of Tifosi. Antstan says in the chat, Alan, no typing, why racing? My timing screens are a
Stand
bit
for
all
president.
over. Antstan for president. My timing screens are glitched on the left-hand side
I
of the
know as
screen.
well.
So currently, Shrews has got Tifosi 4 seconds behind him. Yeah, really.
It's kind of settled down, hasn't it?
It has, Steve. 34 viewers, thank you for locking in as always, people. Much appreciated. Tomorrow night, Beer and Kebab, Beer.tv, the racing guru, will be streaming this track, but with the Division A drivers. Jackie Cole will be racing. Wills is into the pits.
Yeah, I'm just looking when the medium guys will pit. Now, Shrews is in a bloody good position here, by the way.
He is, isn't he?
Like, fantastic.
When is he going to pit, though? When is it? Lap 17 for the mediums?
Yeah, that sounds somewhere there or thereabouts. Obviously, J-Lo Field is catching Adam at a rate of knots, but Adam's not going to make it easy to get past.
He's not, is he? Do you know what? I'm going to move that over slightly, because you can slightly see the pens. There you go.
Adam had a bit of a... Has Charles had a bit of a situation? Because he's not catching the guys in front.
Who's that?
I'd be expecting him to.
Who, Adam or
Charles.
Schultz. Oh, Schultz on the medium tyres. He obviously had that incident with Jay Lofield. Baz the Ninja currently 7 tenths behind Julku, Nasfampton, Thompson, Noswell all close to each other. Jay Lofield's on the back end of Adam here.
Yep.
But they're not teammates, but they're brothers. Is Adam going to hold up Jay Lofield for Schultz? But like you said, this is not his race.
Oh, gets a bit twitchy in the back end.
Let's see if Jay Lofield
He
is.
barrels in the pits.
Yeah, Adam comes into the pits.
Shrews is in the pits as well.
Shrews in the pits. So Jay Lofield takes P1 as it stands, but still a long way to go. He does have penalties, but the likes of Shrews, Wills, Adam, all on the medium tyres, going to put the soft tyres on. They're going to be flying for the last 10 laps, Steve.
100% agree. Well, let's just see what comes out in the wash here. It's not over.
It's not over until the fat lady sings. Not heard that for a while. Can't say that anymore, though, innit? People get offended. Here comes Watson.
Yeah. Someone's gone.
Who's that's gone? Sector 3, yellow flags. It's Piquet. It's Rufio.
I thought we were getting a safety car there. I was getting all excited.
Excites.
It's Watson.
Watson in between the Noz Army, Noswell, Watson, Phantom, Thompson, all going to be in DRS. Apart from though, Noswell not going to have DRS.
I would suggest that these soft tyres are going to be around a second a lap faster.
Yeah, 100%. But look at Watson ERS. Is he running on Poundland batteries? Because he's currently got 4% battery. He's going to be a lot of pressure here.
They've all used it. If we look through the field, they've all, like you say, Watson's on none. Nas's on 63, 45, 38, 63, 17. People are using it quite sufficiently.
It's the two long straights, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't need to push overtake, though. You don't need to push overtake unless you're going for the overtake.
I would turn the fuel up and run in the DRS.
Yeah. Benjamin's, I've read that one. Eon, how you doing, mate? Well done. Congratulations for being affiliate on Twitch now. If you can say
Evening.
fat, but not in that content. Slightly overweight, and it's not over until the slightly overweight lady sings. Right, who's going to be close enough into turn one? No one yet, man. They're all cancelling each other out.
Shrews.
Nige.
Inside.
Late switchback. Switcheroo.
Careful.
Dan Pernels, these two, I believe, had a few histories in races previously, but Dan Pernels doesn't yield. He's got big elbows, Dan Pernels. Not fat elbows, big elbows. Right, let's jump down board with
Shrews
this.
got far more DRS. He's probably going to just sit. Known Shrews, he's quite a calm individual at times. He'll wait for the DRS down the back straight. If that doesn't work, he'll take a lunge.
He took a slightly different line there to Dan Penel's, going left, far left to get the running speed on him. Is he going to go for the overtake in the stadium section?
No.
Oh, he
Come on,
turned
guys,
into him, Shrews.
That was always going to happen.
Shrews turned into him there. Like I said, these guys do have a little bit of history. Shrews was on the left-hand side, and he just turned far too early there, Steve.
I don't want to pass comment at the moment, if I'm being totally honest. I will watch it back, and yeah, I had a terrible view. I don't know what your view was, but I had a terrible
the
one.
view I had, at the moment, I'm looking at it as a commentator. I'm not looking at it as a steward. I'm a steward tomorrow when we get sent the clips, but right now I'm a commentator, and as a commentator, I would say that Shrews turned far too early in there. Unless I see more clips, then I can think different. But it looked like Shrews did turn in a little bit too early there. Similar to kind of like the Ninja incident. Your Ninja turned into a little bit too early.
Well, if that's the case, it's silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silly.
Right, Thompson.
Going back to that previous point, if I knew that, again, if that was me, literally, he's going into the DRS zone.
It's
that
on the
corner. He's on the DRS zone.
Exactly that, man. He didn't have to do that. Right, here we see Steve. We may have a DRS train soon. We ain't done it for a few laps. Oh no, we haven't.
Dan Motorsport,
we got Dan Motorsport, we got Noz, we got Watson, we got Phantom, we got Thompson. We got a few carriages there, enough for the viewers to approach.
The back straight, the letterbox is wide open. Harry Potter sending his letters. All aboard!
All aboard, people. Are anyone going to go for an overtake here? It seems like the last few laps, these guys have cancelled each other out. Noswell holding it off well. Sorry, Dan Motorsport holding it off well. Sheeds is in the chat. My good friend Sheeds, how you doing, man? Says, choo-choo. Even Sheeds knows about the DRS train, and he has never watched an F1 race, but he's watched GNST. Sky Sports do not have this. Right, so Wilsey on the back end of Dan Penel's. Look at that. We've got 4 cars very close to each other going around up to turn 16. No, sorry, 13, I believe. No, that's 15. My bad.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Into 17 now.
Sheets says in the chat, I thought it was the real F1. It is the real F1. It's Total Impact Racing. It's GNST. Do it again, Steve. Do it again, Steve. DRS.
Listen, I'm just going to do it. Choo-choo, all aboard.
Choo-choo, all aboard. Quick one there. Go, go, go.
Only a double DRS.
Ian says, I was eating, but choo-choo. Wilsey. Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
Gets the overtake done, but look at this, round turn 3, who's that on the inside? That name is TAR Cod going on the inside of Dan Penel's, gets the overtake done. Dan Penel's still on the inside, oh, he's had another incident.
He's gone round,
He's gonna be fuming. That weren't as bad as the Shrews one, in my eyes, that weren't as bad as the Shrews one.
I think you've got a point there, to be honest.
I think they were just both side by side on a tighter corner. That was going to happen. All right, so Nas Phantom. Wow, look at that. I thought that was one car there, but that's not. It's Watson and Phantom. 2 cars close to each other.
It's all starting to come out in the wash.
The strategies are coming into play now, Steve. We're going to see the soft runners, the likes of Shrews, Wills, Cod, Adam, all pushing through the field. Thank you very much for the follow. KX in Wolves, much appreciated. Welcome to the Gaza Burgess channel. Hi, how are you doing?
As we're approaching the last 6 laps of this race, once again, ladies and gentlemen, inspectors out.
All aboard, people. We got the McLaren of Watson. Yep, McLaren and Watson battling out. No, not McLaren and Watson. That's Watson in the McLaren and Phantom. Or Thompson, my bad.
Around turn 3. Turn 3 is a pretty good corner round here. I actually like it.
It's
as
fantastic.
You've said, Watson's Poundland batteries have fully run out of ERS.
He's got one use out of them, and that is it, man. You can get about 700 batteries for £1, but literally all of them batteries last the same amount.
Sector 3, Sector 3. Rufio's gone.
Safety car. Come on, people.
No, I wish it was, but it's not.
369 followers. Thank you very much, Wolves. Much appreciated. Welcome.
That would have been a great safety car right there. Would have brought the field together
Steve.
and all that jazz. Yep.
Wolves, new to the channel, says, I've just joined the stream and I'm actually loving the commentary. Is on point. I know I can't spell. I can't speak sometimes, dude, but don't worry. But thank you very much for the compliment.
Superb.
Much appreciated.
Very much.
So we've got Noswell, 6 tenths behind Dan Motorsport. Let's jump on board with that gaggle of cars. These guys are having a fantastic battle.
100%. As we approach the last few laps, like I say, it's sort of spread out again, but you can't see where I can see. And Dual Cut is now Ninja.
Dual Coot. Oh, we're going to see an overtake though, maybe down a long straight. Dual Coot. Adam as well, Cod. Adam jumps Cod. Dual Coot on Ninja. Not going to get the overtake done. Let's jump back on board with the 4 cars. 5 cars, all close within each other, all DRS. No one yet again goes for that overtake.
If we flick through, you've got the likes of Nas Phantom and Noswell, they're racing. Nas Phantom has got a hell of a lot of VRS. Thompson's is down to 14. Obviously Watson's batteries are charged. But Shrews, it's like, have you ever watched Talladega Nights? Where Will Ferrell shouts, "Come and help me, I'm on fire." This is Shrews.
It sure is, man.
Here I am to wreck the day.
Yeah, that's brilliant. As every week happens, guys, you know we do some puns from a film. It ain't a G and Steve if you don't. But Julku, like Steve said, on the back end of Became Ninja, 2 tenths behind, not going to be close enough for an overtake yet. Ninja's glitching out all over the place.
Yeah, it's a pretty static race.
Noswell there, Dan Motorsport.
Dan Motorsport.
Finally, someone goes for the overtake between these guys. Noswell up to 2nd place, Dan Motorsport 3rd, Phantom in at 4th, Thompson in at 5th place. Rufio says... Go on, Steve. No, go on, man.
Jewelers and Charles are all line adrift.
Let's jump back on board with that. But Dan Motorsport's going to try and get a good exit coming out of turn 18, the last corner. We are at lap 23 of 27. This has been an amazing, amazing race. Dual Coot takes Became Ninja. Let's jump back on board with that. 3 cars, like Steve said, very close to each other, but I'm going to jump back on board with the gaggle of cars going up to turn 1. Who's going to be close enough for an overtake? I believe it's going to be Dan Motorsport. Shrews. Let's jump on board with Shrews. Rufio, unlucky, buddy. Unlucky, man. What happened, dude? Tell us. Look at this, though. Turn 3, lights up again. Watson on the gearbox of Shrews, swinging the car around. Long left-hander. Up to turn 4. Shrews up to P6.
Dan Motorsport is now all over the back of Noswell. Watson with a penalty right now. This is, well, yeah.
Ninja and Dual Coot battling out. Go on, Steve.
I've got a great idea. We both have an idea of what's going on here, and yeah,
Shrews.
These finishing positions are not going to be as they are.
They're not for sure, man. How many? We got 41 viewers. Thank you very much. Wolves says, "How do I join these races? If someone can put the Facebook group into the chat, or someone like that." Get yourself F1 2020, man. Join us at Total Impact Racing. Search Total Impact Racing on Facebook and come and join us. Right, he says, how did you even end up at the back of the grid? To Rufio, that was...
I don't know.
Thank you, Jason.
Maybe.
Thank you, Jay. Much appreciated.
Man. As we approach the last 4 laps of this race, it's been pretty good.
It's been amazing.
Div B always put a show on. There's always incident without fail. Dan Motorsport, is he going to get enough tow coming down the straight? DRS flap will open now.
But we've got Phantom and Thompson's.
They'll be in party together. Oh, move out the way like Pet.
Move out the way like Pet. I couldn't even say it then. You can tell I'm a Londoner. Thompson up to 4th place, but like Steve said, this is not going to be the finishing position because we've got Shrews putting pressure on Nas Phantom. We've got battling out as well. Chaltz Became Ninja, Dual Coot Became Ninja, dropped Chaltz as well. Chaltz got the overtake on Dual Coot up to 12th place. Chaltz needs to get into these points, doesn't he?
Yeah, he will be thoroughly kicking himself.
Even if he scores 1 point, like he just needs to score these points. If you don't know about the tables, Adam LB not racing tonight is on 190 points. Chaltz on 177 points. This was Chaltz's chance. I know he had an incident with Jay Lowfield, but Jay Lowfield had the right to go for that line.
I agree, 100%. It's I've seen it coming a mile back. As the Shrews now is on them softer tyres coming into turn 13. Want to be careful through 14, let the car roll out into 15 where there's a massive crest. Watch the bump in the middle of the circuit. As your tyres get worn, they are more likely to spin around. Approaching the final corners of this Sochi Autodrome Black Sea Resort circuit. Get the car nice and tidy. You want to cut the corner at 18, up through the gears, through the throttle, in the DRS. I think that Shrews will get this job done.
I believe so, man. Look at that, though. Phantom didn't get a good exit. It's key to get that good exit out of that corner because it's a long straight with a slight kink, but it's flat out all the way up to turn 1. Shrews couldn't get the overtake done, though, Steve.
Thinks better of it. Gets a better exit coming into turn 3. I don't think he's close enough for an overtake. He's going to settle in into turn 4. Again, Raikkonen and the Williams of Bottas crashed there on the last lap. I think Shrews is thinking better of it. I've got a faster car, I've got better tyres, I'm going to wait for the ERS and the DRS zone. Once he does, he's going to open that flap and sail by like Ben Ainsley.
Have a look at that, Dan Motorsport. Let's just switch off board on this because Dan Motorsport's on the gearbox of Noswald Julku. 3-second time penalty. Wolvesy said in the chat, I think I've requested to join that. No, that was you joined a singles group. No, I'm joking. No, that is the group. I'll get you. I'll have a look at that and I'll get you back in. If you've not, message me on Twitch on a whisper or something, and I'll make sure you're in, man. But welcome to Total Impact Racing, man. This is only a little bit of what we do. We have Performance League on a Wednesday. We have 3 divisions, 100% league race on Saturday. Sunday, we have social events. We don't just play F1. We play FIFA. We play Battlefield. We play COD. We are an esports network. We're not just an F1 racing league. Shrews on the back end of Nas Phantom, currently 6th place. Phantom, will we hold him at bay going into turn 1 this time round?
Yeah, I think the status quo, they all seem to be towing each other along. One more time. All aboard!
All aboard, people. The DRS train is there. It's still here. We're going to have it for 2 more. That Motorsport gets the overtake done. Easy peasy. Gets the overtake done. But Noswell's not giving this back up. Is he going to be on the inside? He's on the... Oh, no, he's not. Oh, I thought he's going to come back here. Shrews needs to get that overtake done. Let's see. Sector 2, Sector 3. Tifosi has retired. Where's Tifosi?
He's gone down at 10:13.
I have to say,
no safety cars.
Hats off to Dan Motorsport all the way down to Shrews. Them guys have battled out for the last 10, 15 laps. Look at that view. Looking down on the Total Impact helicopter. Became them during Schultz. Give me a better view, Cody's. On the inside, Schultz! No! Hold it! What a save from Schultz! But that's allowed Julku to go on the inside and he loses the position of Julku. What a save that from Schultz. Great save.
I agree 100%. It's not been Charles Day today.
It's not, innit? It's not for sure. After that Jay Lowfield incident, he's just hasn't been able to. If it happened a bit later on, Steve, he could have gone on with the soft tyres like Shrews did, but it was too early on. Shrews is on the back end now with Nas Phantom. Jay Lowfield is P1 as it stands, 3.1 seconds ahead of the guys behind. Penalties will come into play at the end of the race. We will not show the penalties until the end of the race because we like to keep the cliffhanger.
Well, Joel Cook's just missed his... what's happened to Joel? Missed his braking zone completely.
Get that overtake done. He has. He's got no front end plates. Jump back on board with his Jaguar cars. Last lap, people. Where's Jay Lowfield? He's just coming around sector 1. Still a few corners to go, but I'll stay on board with this. Who's your money on,
sector
Steve?
3, yellow
Podium.
flag.
It's too early to call with the. It's too thingy to call with the pennies. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I know who my race winner is, but I'm not going to give it away. But on the podiums, I am not too sure, to be totally honest.
But the thing is, look at Shrews. I'm not going to say anything, but look at Shrews.
He's done well, starting on the mediums, way down. He's kept out of trouble, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Charles.
Right, where's Jay Lowfield? Right, it's coming through
He is
sector
coming in,
3.
sector 3 now.
Right, I'm going to stay on board with Jay Lofield, people, because he will be coming past the line very shortly. This race has flown past. These Division B drivers has entertained us. Jay Lofield missed the race last week, but he's coming around the last 2 corners for the last time here. Next for Japan, Jay Lofield on track, gets the win. Dan Motorsport jumps Jay Lofield, Noswell. Jumps them all, Shrews! Jumps them all, Shrews! P1 on the top spot. Shrews first, Dan Motorsport second, Jay Lofield first, Noswell fourth, Thompson fifth, Phantom sixth, Watson seventh, Wilsey comes past the line. Watson jumps Adam, 7th place. Adam drops down to 8th, Wilsey 9th, TIR Cod coming around the last corner for the last time. 9th place, Wilsey drops down to 10th. Schultz not had it the way he wants it. This was his chance. This was his chance. This was his chance. 11th place became Ninja in at 12th. Toddy jumps a few people. Dan Pennell's 12th. Toddy 13th. Became Ninja 14th. Baz the Ninja in at 15th. Jumps became Ninja. Art Prime. Wow, sorry for screaming and shouting there, people, but wow, we see it, me and Steve. Obviously, I have this thing here that covers the penalties, and we knew that Shrews didn't have no penalties, and he takes the win here in Sochi. It's been a long while since he's been on that top spot. My driver of the day, and I'm sure everyone would agree, it is Nige Shrews, driver of the day for me. If the guys on the podium can join the party, please, that would be fantastic. Wow, what a race that was, sorry. I can't even get my words out. Virtual champagne is being sprayed left, right and centre. We've not seen the man from Shrewsbury on the top spot for a few races. He started off the season being a championship contender, but he keeps his hopes alive. Wow, what a race that was, man. I will go through the run-ins in a sec, people. There we have it. Top spot, Shrews. Dan Motorsport second. Jay Lofield in at first place. Noswell in at 4th place. Thompson 5th. Phantom in at 6th. Watson 7th. Adam 8th. Cod 9th. Wilsey 10th. Gets the last point. Schultz in at 11th. Dan Pennell's 12th. Toddy 13th. Baz Ninja 14th. Became Ninja 15th. Had a few incidents. 15th place for there. Art Prime 16th. Jewel Coots 17th. Tifosi DNF. Rufio DNF along with Devler at the beginning of the race. Second lap DNF. Are the people in the party?
Let me 1 sec.
What a race that was, people. I hope you was thoroughly entertained. That was incredible. Wow. Let's have a look at the stream chat where we get the drivers in. Stay on for the podium interviews. Charlton says people need to sort their connections out as well. Art Prime says need to review rules about quitting in the pits when it happens, when work. Sam Tapner says winner in Russia this week has started 18th and 12th. Oh, fair play, yeah. Right, he says going by the stream, looks like a few people are struggling with connections. I agree, man. Art Prime says agree, Charles, but I think it's the game. Ninja says, how did I drop down? I only had 3 seconds, but 3 people ahead of me had more. We'll keep an eye on that. For sure. Jewel Coot says clown face. Charlton says I've never had an issue, so definitely people's connection. Wilsey says I won't get that 1 point even though I battled though. Yeah, that's interesting. Apparently Ninja, yeah, all right. Steve, we need to remember that. I believe there's a glitch because the Kame Ninja had issues joining the lobby at the beginning, and I think we have a timing glitch. So I'll keep an eye on that for sure. On the stream, I'm going to have a look at the penalties, and then me and you will sit down in our meeting room tomorrow. It's your turn to bring the drink this time. But yeah, all the drivers in?
Yes.
They sure are. But yeah, stay on ball, people, because we have the podium interviews. So there we have it. Wow, Shrews, man, driver of the day. Cody's give it to you. Me and Steve reckon as well. You had a cracking race, man. Shrews, it's been a while since you've been on the top spot, I believe. Tell us about your race, Nige.
Well, as you know, qualifying, I invalidated on the second or third to last corner.
Yeah.
Stupid invalidation. I haven't invalidated once in any practice or anything there. I think it's because I was looking at the delta and I saw it was up by so much. Lapse in concentration or something, I don't know. But I wasn't too happy. But I thought afterwards, on the grid. Me and Adam were pretty much the only ones on medium, so I thought, this could work because there is going to be, a section of the race where I'll probably be leading.
Yeah.
I've got some fresh air because I'm much better when I'm out in fresh air and I'm away from everybody. I can get into a rhythm.
Yeah.
That seemed to work. Clean pit stop, came back out into reasonable clean air. Just really Dampenels it was the only car anywhere near me as such. And then from there it was just try and catch them boys, and obviously Codemasters giving us a little bit of a clue to who's got penalties in front of me. I can see there's a big long queue of people with penalties in front of me, so I thought, I ain't risking nothing, I'll sit here and take what it gives me.
That's why, because we said that on the stream. It was like, he's not getting the overtake on Phantom, but you was doing
No,
that
I was-
purposely. Fair play, man.
I was penalty free, and Phantom, I think maybe in struggling with his tyres, he was a bit like a python at times, so I didn't want to risk it. And he was quicker than me down the straight. He must have been running a lower wing or something, so I didn't have that advantage either. But I just thought I could sneak the win here, but I'll
I
take.
did.
And I knew I was going to go up 2 places because obviously you can only see 2 ahead of you.
Yeah.
I knew I was going up 2 places if I could keep. I was one warning away from the penalty, so I didn't want to take any risks. I thought I'll just take what I get after. But this was the one track actually for a while that I've been looking forward to. So
Yeah,
I'm
well, you
very
said
pleased.
it in a stream chat. You was like, "Oh, it's ruined my sort of race." It hasn't, man. You got the pace. Steve said that you got the pace. But Steve, anything for the Shrews?
Between us all here, I knew you won that race with about 5 laps to go. If you never got any penalties, I already knew you'd won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking. Do you know what? I was driving around thinking, I bet they're saying on the stream he's got no penalties. And then I was thinking, oh
Got
no,
no
they won't be
fans.
saying that, but someone will know. Someone will know
Yeah.
I've got no penalties. Oh
I
my
knew
God.
I knew he's obviously in 3rd place tonight, but I knew Jay Lowfield had 6 seconds worth, and he was 3 seconds clear of Dan Motorsport, or 2.9 whatever, and Dan Motorsport had a penalty as well, but you were only within 1.5 seconds of Dan Motorsport. So I done the maths, quick maths, 2 + 2 = 22. Anyway, and I knew you were the winner.
No,
But
fair.
and to be honest, I probably could. I was quicker than boys, so at that point because of the tires, the different tires. So I thought, I can easily stay with them, and if they all stay together, I'm going to jump at least 2 of them. So that was the way I figured it, and I thought there's no pressure from behind. I'm just gonna ride it out and see what
No,
happens. And then
congratulations.
when I saw P1, I think my neighbours might have just woke up if they were asleep.
Congratulations. It's been a while since you've been on the top spot.
Well
I
done,
believe,
man.
But congratulations on to Japan next week.
Yeah.
Second place. Go on, man, Steve. Shrews.
I was just saying it's been a while since I've been anywhere near the top 3. So
Season's not
Cheers,
over, mate.
boys.
You're still in a championship battle, man. Let's have a chat with Dan Motorsport. He has races every 2 weeks due to work commitments. He was happy to be back this week, and I'm sure he's even happier now. He got P2. He had a cracking about 10, 12, even more laps than that with a few cars all around each other, and it was a pleasure to watch. Great driver. Dan Motorsport, long time no speak. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good cracking race. I mean, the Noz Army gave me a right battle throughout the whole race,
Your
pretty much.
neck must have been sweating having them around you, mate.
Like, just, I mean, I knew Noz was quick, and it was like, right, okay, and it was like, right, I'll let him go past, I'll save up some mirrors, and then get him like the second to last lap.
Yeah.
And I could see everyone around me had got pens. I could see Jay Lowfield got 6, and then everyone else, we'd all got 3. It was like, right, okay, I'm sitting pretty here, and then they come on to the last lap, and I was like 3.1, 3.2 behind Jay Lowfield. I was like, oh, might be able to nick it here. Obviously, I couldn't see what Shrews had got, and I could hear from your stream that he was closing on everyone. I was like, I'm not sure what he's got, but I'll just try and get Lowfield. So literally around that last corner, I was still 3.0 something around that very last corner, last lap, and just nailed the throttle. I was like, if a spin, just to try and get underneath that 3 seconds. Got underneath it and just was like, yes! And then as soon as I did that, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Shrews and then just
Shrews.
jumped again. I was like,
Well, he's known
but even
for
that
not
was
getting
that was
penalties.
0.6, so it was quite close with
Yeah.
that. But no, it was a brilliant race. I mean, hats off to the Noz Army guys, because the amount of times we were going side by side was unreal.
It's a pleasure to watch, man. And like I said, due to work commitments, is obviously, but it's a pleasure to have you on track. And you know what I mean. I do message you every week to see if you can race most
Yes,
Thursdays.
yeah.
But yeah, no, man. But I have to say, cracking to you. You're moved up to the championship now, but to be in the top 10 in the championship and missing every other race, that's impressive, man. Shows how well
Yeah,
you've
I
been
mean,
doing.
Yeah, I had a sort of good start to the season, and then
Yeah.
sort of middle of the way just sort of lost way a little bit, a few silly mistakes, crashing out occasionally and stuff like that. So I think that's hurt me a little bit. And then with work, then changing the shifts, so now working every other week, or
Yeah.
earlys and lates basically. So yeah, that sort of hindered it a little bit.
Congratulations.
But
Steve, anything for the Dan?
To be honest, just echoing really what Gaz said. You turn up every second week or when you can. Every time you come, you turn up and you perform. So fair play to you, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You are obviously you're not here every week, so you sort of. Yeah, I'll try and use the right word, in the shadows, if you know, and then all of a sudden you're back race, it's like bam, podium.
Yeah, exactly that.
yeah, I was happy with that. Really happy with that.
On to next week, man. Oh, well, not next week, the week after. So you'll be Texas is after Japan, I believe, in it?
Yeah, Texas. I was a bit ashamed. I got really quite comfortable around Japan, but
Great
never mind. Texas is sort of doing at the moment with other leagues, so
Yeah.
be interesting to see how that pans out.
Yeah, congratulations, man. Jay Lowfield, third place. Obviously, people say you do get penalties and stuff like that, but to be fair, only I believe you had 6-second penalties. You missed last week, but yeah, you had a cracking race, man. You had a incident with Choltz, but what I see as a commentator tonight, you both had the right for going through that corner, and
I weren't far behind him, where I was quite level with him to take it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
You had the right to go for it too. That's me saying it as a commentator tonight. Obviously, if a clip does get sent in, I'll have a look at it tomorrow. But let's not talk about that now. You got P3. You was on track P1. But tell us about your race, Joe.
Qualifying was quite good, to be fair. And I was that P2 when I got that 130. I thought I'm going to get a low 130 again. Q3. I went out on a set of 6% scruffs in Q3, and then I just didn't get pole because I didn't manage to get a fresh set on to go out again.
Yeah.
And then the race, sweating me nuts, sweating like fuck I was. And towards the end of the race, they were all catching me. My tyres were screaming, back end was flying, all sorts. But if I just need to be a bit more cleaner, don't I?
No, dude.
Minus 10 penalties.
No, do you know what? From the first race, I think you raced in Div B was Austria, I remember rightly, and you got a few penalties there, and you dropped down from the top 5 all the way out of the points. But you're doing it now. You're getting less points every week and stuff like that. And Russia is one of the hardest tracks for penalties and off tracks, and to get 6 and keep the podium, do you know what I mean? You're doing it. You've got the pace without question. You've got the pace. Yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
To be fair, all I can really add is fantastic, Jordan. You know, obviously I've known you a while now, and what I found is you rapidly quick, but the penalties you amass are quite a lot, and this is one of the hardest circuits on the calendar, and you've only got 2 penalties, mate. Now, without trying to sound like pretentious, fantastic. Honestly, man, I'm over the moon. I'm really over the moon for you.
Definitely.
Thanks.
Definitely. Was it your brother Dean racing for you? No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Hey, listen, do you know when I was qualifying? Because obviously everything to do with badders and all that. I had something was in my brain thinking, I think I'm smashing qualifying here. They think someone else is doing this for me.
Well,
I had a feeling, but no, Dean's in Scotland, so he's working in Scotland, so no, he's not.
Yeah.
It's not Dean.
Well done, Dean. I mean, Jay. Sorry, mate.
No, to be fair, I'll back up your claim there, because I had a Snapchat from him from Dean last night, and he's up in Scotland. So you're right.
Yeah.
Unless he's took his Xbox with him.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, he definitely wasn't
fair play
Dean.
to you.
No, exactly. That's happened once a
Edges.
season. The rest of the community are not like that. Where everyone has, do you know what I mean? Everyone don't need to do that because, do you know what I mean? They want to race. It's the whole point of racing is to be on track yourself and race. But yeah, what a cracking race that was. The Division B drivers entertained us yet again. Congratulations to the podium finishers. Congratulations to people in the points. Unlucky to the likes of Choltz and stuff like that, but unlucky to the DNFers. But Steve, that was DNFers. Yeah, but Steve, over to you, dude.
Yeah, obviously, luckily we've all managed to escape Mother Russia without Putin getting us assassinated. Division B, once again, putting on a great show. To be honest, I feel Division B are the pick of the bunch in regards to closeness of racing. And yeah, nothing else to say. You know the crack. Good night from G.
And it's a good night from Steve. We will be seeing you in Japan. Good night.